Welcome to the treasure room.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Prepare for vault door opening.
It's an absolute miracle every time this stream starts up, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't see it. Hear me. It's a miracle. There we go. Let's see. Can you guys see me? Yes, you can. All right, everybody. Man, the amount of hoops that I got to jump through just to make this stream turn on is incredible. But we got it working, and we're on YouTube, everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're going to do some more Fallout for Mega Run and Levithon. We're going to have a Levithon each Sunday and Monday, and that's where I try to get one step closer to my One Last Wave project that I'm working on. I'll be streaming every single day until June 14th, which is when we're going to begin this adventure, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We've got to work on it every single day. Now, I've worked on some stuff over here, everybody. But first, let's go ahead and get you all in now. Oh, wait. It didn't come in there. That's right. I forgot. That doesn't work yet. That's a YouTube problem. But we'll get you in there eventually. Over there, I got to make another note about that. Again, I'm trying to work that out. YouTube chat at start. Because I have to create two separate whole setups. I have to create one setup for Twitch and one setup for YouTube. We'll get it working. We'll get it working. But man, I've been working on it all day on and off. Also spent some time with the family. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope you're having a great Easter. I did spend some time with them. We played a little bit of Monopoly. We have a travel Monopoly. We go around, use little stamps to stamp on the thing. It was a lot of fun. My wife won. My other daughter won the other time. I was losing big time, everybody. I was losing big time. But it was pretty fun. Pota fun game. And so we did that. That was a lot of fun. And now we're ready to do some Love-A-Thon. Now, if you don't, not familiar with how a Love-A-Thon works, we have certain milestones, certain goals that we're trying to unlock right over here. Boop, right down there. And you can see I've updated it there to make it nice and easy. Eventually, I will try to put those down in my panels on Twitch as well. But you can check it out also on my social media, on my YouTube and all of that. You can run over there, click on it, make it larger if you want to see it a little bit closer. But what we want to do is we want to try to work toward those goals. Now, again, when you do donate today and future Love-A-Thons, I have doubled it up. That means it's 2 times. So every donation goes twice as longer. You know what else I forgot? In the very beginning, I was like, I can't believe I forgot that. We got to do our mega run unlocks. That's right. Also, on top of unlocking milestones, there's also unlocks that we do as we go along. So if you have already donated toward that $100 down there in this mega run, you will already count toward that. And it does stack. So say you donate $15 this time, and then you donate another $20 next time, you get to $35. Well, then you can go ahead and choose if you want to move up and whatnot. So I try to make it as super fair as possible. Now, I did fix the link in there. If someone, I don't know, if you got $1, if you want to try to donate $1 and see if my alerts work, I hope they do. I have been working really, really hard on it. Now, I actually have 2 versions of OBS running. I have one version of OBS, which is for Twitch, and then I'm trying the new OBS with YouTube because it seems to work with YouTube a bit better, and YouTube has some new codecs and cool stuff coming down the line that I want to go ahead and try. So if you'd like to try that, everybody, it should be down below there. I'm also going to go ahead and try to put it in the chat and see if it seems like the correct one. It should have Kismet BP at the end. Yes, right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that in the chat and see if that actually comes up properly. Right over here. I'm searching emoji and not putting it in the chat. There we go. God, Kismet's such a noob on YouTube. There we go. So again, we double up those time extenders, so you can extend the stream up to 12 hours, by the way, everybody. And it's 2 times the amount. So if you want to extend the stream, you can do that. Plus, you're going to get, for $5 donation, you're going to get love from the chat. For $15 donation, you get your name on my mega build. And I've got a really cool one. I had one of those nights, everybody, you know, like I do in 7 Days to Die and other thing, where I woke up and I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing a really epic one, everybody. So you can get your name on that mega build like we love to do here in our Fallout 4 playthroughs. You can name a robot for $20. For $35, you can found a settlement. For $45, you can name the settlement, and I will change it. I actually made spaces in my settlement overseer where you guys can change the name or become the founder. You can also unlock Tycoon cosplay with $250, and you can actually choose for a $1,000 donation, you can choose which faction I'm going to choose in this mega run. So I love doing that kind of stuff, everybody. I find that stuff super, super fun as well. There you go. Win or lose, you had some fun and you had some good memories. Exactly. I was playing the penguin, by the way. They have different little like stamps, and one's the penguin and one's whatever. Every time I tried to stamp my penguin was like the wrong way. It was like down or sideways, like a dead penguin or something. I don't know what was going on with that. I was trying to, you know, make him stand up, but I couldn't quite seem to get that stamp to do what I wanted it to do. Which I thought was pretty funny. All right, so again, if you would like to help out the stream, that is a great way to do so. If you've ever enjoyed my stream along the way, now's a good time to show that love. Now, remember, this will continuously run. So if you do donate on Twitch or on YouTube, that does count toward this mega run. And if you want to stack those things either way, I will try to keep track of them all. And then if you go from, say, $5 to $15, well, bam, you get your name on the side of my mega build. So there you go. Financing the mega build as well as the trip. You get your name in game, or you can found settlements or name robots or all sorts of fun stuff like that, as well as at every 100 donation, I also will do something like a silly hat, or I wear my fedora or something like that. And then, of course, as we go along, we unlock other stuff. What are we looking for now? We're looking for chat picks my funny hat. So you guys are going to be able to pick the funny hat next time. And every 100 after that, I will just pick one randomly from over there as well. I got a bunch of them. I have a bunch of them I haven't even shown yet over there too, which is pretty fun. Again, I like to just bring some fun to the stream, everybody, while we're in the middle of trying to do a Love-A-Thon. But there you go. If you want to know more about all of that, you can go ahead and check it out on my social media over there as well. I wonder if I have support over here. I wish I had more More time in the day, everybody. More time in the day. Do I got support over here? How about Twitter? No, Discord. None of that. All right. None of that set up yet. All right, well, there's a whole bunch of stuff I need to set up later on. All right, everybody, so now you are in the know. We're ready to get into it. Again, we're going to dive right in. I'm going to reset that timer. Or actually, it's going to be perfect. Look at that, right over there. I'm going to make sure that timer's starting at 2 hours. And again, if you would like to extend the stream, that's why we call it a Love-A-thon. You guys have the power in the chat to help support the stream, support my One Last Wave project. And again, if you would like to know more about it, let me go ahead and go over here. Oh, I see. I'm in the other thing. I need to go into this thing. Hold on. I gotta close all this stuff out. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta close all this other stuff out because that's for Twitch. I gotta get over here on the YouTube side. There we go. YouTubies. Always something. There we go. Okay. Yes. Now we got it going. Again, this is incredibly complex, everybody, to run multiple streams on multiple platforms because they don't all just work the same. You can't just take your overlays and, you got to make duplicates of them and set it all up. It's a big undertaking. But again, remember the timer is at 2 times the normal amount. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Let's see if I can get up here and be able to reset that timer right there. Yeah, there we go. And I had an extra 10 minutes to get it started. All right, let's get into some Fallout 4. Oh, wait, I forgot to say hello to everybody in the chat. What am I doing? Hello, Unforgiven. There you are, right over there. I see you there. Dragon Overlord coming in, showing some love as well. Appreciate you. Let's see, Unforgiven in the chat as well. Rotisserie G bringing that love in there. And they can also do a super thanks here in the chat, everybody, as well as a subscribe to the channel, which is basically like a follow on Twitch. Or you can do a what the heck do they call it? Where it's actually you are you become a member. There you go. You become a member of the stream, which is like subscribing. So again, if you're not familiar with YouTube, that's how YouTube works. I wish they just make it all the same because make it easier. I see Paul in there. What up, Paul? Oh, TARDIS in there as well. What up, TARDIS? So we're going to have a good time, everybody, doing a mega run. All right, now we're ready. Let's go. All right, here we are, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get into it over here. I'm going to try to make sure my chat stays up with me this time. And let's dive right back in again. Fallout 4 is my favorite Fallout, everybody. Just ever so slightly above New Vegas. But I love the building. And, of course, I love the modern engine as well. But I think they should remake Fallout New Vegas in Unreal 5 and forget about it. I buy it again for the, I don't know, 5th time. I bought these games a bunch of times. That's for sure. Now, I got some sort of weakness on me. I remember that. I can see it down in the bottom right corner there from doing something. Who knows what I was doing. But right over here, here we go. Yeah, show effects. I've got a suppressed immunity, increased chance of getting sick. So I've got to find some way of getting rid of that immunity problem. You can see I've got a nice little cowboy hat on, just starting off, everybody. So I've already pre-started off by putting some food down. We put some potatoes down. We got a little bit of carrots going there. And we built out a little bit of a basic base. Now, we're at Sanctuary here. Now, at the beginning, we got our buddy, our pal, Dogmeat, hanging out. We grabbed all of the resources from up on Vault 111. When you first come out, there's a bunch of cones and random stuff there. We grabbed all of that. We brought that over to Sanctuary. We threw it down, and we scrapped it. We then went through the whole entire location, scrapped all of that out as well, and have been basically using those resources to build ourselves a little shanty here, a little starter location. Now, I like to have my location up on top in case people get rowdy up in here. Now, way off on the corner there, you can see I'm already producing purified water, which means I'm making them dollar bills. If we already look here, oh, I don't have it in the cooler. If we look here in the shop, there we go. We can see we've dropped a bunch of stuff in here, but we can see we've got 85 purified water in there already. That's dollar bills. Now, I have a tendency to put my my purified water right in here. Oh, not all of it. Right there. Purified water in there. Now, also what I like to do is I like to take out everything except for crafting stuff, right? Like blood packs and things like that. Oops, I didn't mean to take it out of there. Blood packs are like crafting. So we want to go ahead and put that in there. We've also got some food that doesn't have radiation on it because we've cooked that food. We got a little bit of that. We got some Excel, which gives us +2 all of our stats, +2 to all of our stats, to be very specific. We've got some ammo. Now, we are playing in survival mode. In the hardest mode, the hardest way you can play here in the game. So that's the only way I like to play the game. I cannot quick travel. I have to walk wherever I'm going. It does take a while to get these kind of playthroughs going, everybody. So keep that in mind when you are going to do this type of playthrough. It definitely takes a lot longer, but I find it to be way more fun. And you can see I put some random loot in here as well. And you can see I've got a charisma outfit and some charisma glasses going. Now, I've already got some sunglasses, which are perception. I've got a hat, which give me 1 charisma. I have a suit that could give me charisma and some glasses, which can give me some charisma. And I don't really need the charisma because I already have 10 charisma. But in the long run, probably a good idea. Now, another thing that I did is I took my buddy, Dog Meat, and we went running over here. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, puppy. Get my sounds on. And we went and we ran over to Red Rocket. Well, I ran over to Red Rocket, and there was Dog Meat hanging out over there. So if you missed that in a previous playthrough, you know where I've been. Now, also, I went over to the Abernathy Farm over there and talked to them and got that quest, as well as grabbed some resources like potatoes and things like that and planted them at my primary base. I also came over here and I looted this entire area, including the area down below here where there is a little cave over here. Me and Dog Meat went in there and wiped them out. We also went up there and we got some resources from underneath our little tower there. And then we are good. Then we ran down into Concord. We didn't quite do the Concord quest itself. We did run back and worked with a bit of our gear and cleared a bunch of stuff. So we're ready to go ahead and get it done. Hey, Dog Meat, get out of the ground, bro. And now we're ready to move on. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing here. So me and Dog Meat are going to go through. And you can see we've already cleared some of these mobs. Now, typically when I am running, I like to stay in this, like this, in this third-person mode. I think it's more cinematic. And then when we do fight mobs, I usually go in first-person mode. All right, and we'll see if anybody else showed up after we wiped all these guys out. And I sent Dog Meat in to distract them. He will actually disable the mobs as well. So while they're distracted with Dog Meat, you can then shoot them. Now, in survival mode, if your companions do go down, you must res them. They do not auto-res. So we're going to see how this goes right here. Now, I suggest a lot of saving when you're playing, except for I can't save because in survival mode, you can only save in beds or if you log out of the game. So here we go, everybody. Let's see if I die. Here we go. Now, the first thing I suggest you do when you go in here in a survival mode is definitely not stand out in the open because they get like a free shot on you when you come in. So sometimes I die right away. But I would run right over here as quick as possible. And then maybe try to get one of these guys. Oh. Got that one.
No more British occupation.
Drop dead already.
Join our side.
You're still alive? Christ.
All right, dog meat. Me and you,
No
brother.
more British occupation. Back to England with you.
Yo, psst.
You lobster-backed knaves.
Over there.
All right, now what I'm going to do is send dog meat up ahead of me. Now, when you're playing survival mode, I knocked everything down. If you're playing survival mode, you definitely want to use
Get
your
into position.
companions. You definitely want to use your companions because these mobs can two-shot me most of the time, especially
I'll
assault
make it
trots.
nice and quick.
Can one-shot me, as a matter of fact.
You can trust me.
To London, boys. I see.
Head over there.
Now, one of the things when he is running by you, you don't want to get too close to him because you will act like you're trying to talk to him.
Men of Middlesex, the King's regulars are coming out.
Go there.
Come on, buddy.
Move out. Here. I'm telling you, man. Let's
Over
get the
there.
hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others. Like, get some,
On him.
fucker! Get off! Get off!
Don't you hit my puppy! Don't you hit my puppy! Come back for the loot later. All right. Ready, little puppy? Come on. Do I have the music on? I don't think I do. I think that's in the regular thing. No, I got the music off. One of the things that it does play that stuff in the thing.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you!
Come Over here.
man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with. You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, but I'll be back, and you'll be dead.
Take a look.
Peekaboo!
Get him.
Good job, dog meat. All right, I think we did it. All right, time to loot. Count our loot later. All right. I think that's probably the best I ever did through there, everybody. That was pretty sneaky going around the corner, and then they were fighting somebody else. I don't know who they were fighting. And then I came back and got him again when they weren't looking and snagged him. Now, 10 mil is a pretty decent starter weapon. What I like to do is before I get into the storyline and all of that is just to take care of business, which is to run around and super loot. And that's where you loot everything. I mean, down to like, get out the way. Down to like lanterns like that, bottle caps, cigarette butts, everything you can find everywhere. Because all of this stuff leads to your ability to make stuff, to refine your armor, to do upgrades. And in my case, build gigantic mega bases. I don't know why, but I'm going to throw that down there. I just feel like it. You can't carry that stuff out of here, which is a bummer. And I can't scrap it, so it doesn't really do me any good, but I'll throw it down there. And I found a baseball glove under it, so that worked out. All right, so we looted all of this. And we're just going to, again, take our time getting all the loot. And, oh, there's some cement. All right, we're going to use that for sure. And then over here. Now, sometimes I loot on the way in, and sometimes I loot in the middle, like what I'm doing right now, where you loot before you start getting all into the dialogue and all of that stuff. You can also go over there and talk to him a little bit, and then go over here and loot. But you know, I like to be focused on that one thing, so I don't forget, and just absolutely grab every single thing you can. Now, one of the drawbacks of Fallout 4 is that it doesn't have the awesome feature of Fallout 76 where it'll scrap all of your general loot, like, you know, if you've got a bucket or a wrench or things like that, into its base components. Sadly, it doesn't do that in here, but that's such the way it goes. All right, now watch this. Kismet's Guide to Terminals. You ready? You click the first one, the second one, and the third one. And if you don't get that, you just hit tab and you go back out. Then what I do is I go ahead and click the last three. All right. Oh, it lets me. 1 and 2.
Through.
I think it's funny every single time. Yes, remember to like the stream down below, everybody. I forget. That's right, on YouTube. Thank you very much, AMZ. I gave you some cheese caps, but it doesn't really affect over here. There's no loyalty system, sadly, on YouTube, but I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out eventually. But basically, that's funny every time because I just randomly guess the password. So I usually pick the first 3, the last 3, and the middle 3. And if I don't do it that, then I do it the normal way that you have to do it. But most of the time, I just guess it, which I think is hilarious. It just makes me smile every single time. All right, unlock the security gate. And now we got ourselves another fusion core. Now we have 2 fusion cores, by the way, because we did find another fusion core under Red Rocket, which I totally forgot about. I think this is the first playthrough where I actually remembered to go in and grab that fusion core before I came over here. And so what I'm going to do is backtrack a little bit, see if there's anything I missed. I don't think there's anything really in these areas. I don't remember anything ever being in this part here. Oh, and I leveled up. All right, well, let's go check our level up. Now, just so you know, everybody, I do have a thing called the Settlement Overseer. I don't know if I can put that in this chat. I think it's going to go in my Twitch chat. So I'm going to go to my Twitch chat and grab it for you. I need to move that over, too. I think that will do it. Let's see. Boom, right there. Now, you guys can follow using that link right over there. Now, what I'm doing is I'm actually using a spreadsheet. And look, I added a founder and renamed to right over there. Now, if you've already donated on that $100, or if you do donate, remember that we are doing our unlocks as well. Right over here. So if you donated $5, you're going to get some love from the chat. If you donate $15, you're going to get your name on my mega build. I got a really killer one lined up. Probably one of my best ones I've ever done. A brilliant, brilliant stroke of genius I had. Oh, it's going to be good, everybody. I think you guys are going to love it. It's going to be one of my biggest builds that I've ever done. It's going to be amazing. I just had the greatest time, was thinking it out, and I was sketching it. I was doing all sorts of fun stuff. So if you would like to do that, any donation of $15 or more counts toward that. You can also name a robot. You can found a settlement, which I will put here in the list, as well as you can name a settlement as well. So you get your name up in lights saying founder of Sanctuary right there, and you get to choose which one you want to found and which one you want to rename. First come, first serve, because there's only so many of them, everybody, so keep that in mind. There's only 28 settlements in there. Now, we're also going to have some settlements off in Far Harbor and other places like that, so we're going to be playing through the entire game, all the DLCs at a mega level, way beyond any other level I've played before, because this is playthrough number 10. This is going to be the ultimate of all of my playthroughs. Now, remember, you can help support the stream by using that donation link you can find down there in the panels, as well as, I'll go ahead and track it down here. Again, I really need to get this stuff going. But it's got Kismet BP in it. Oh, well, look at that. We've got Alan coming in. Yes, it works. Yeah, it works. There we go. $100 dono. Now, again, we want to see lots of love from the chat, everybody. Come on. Stack it up in here. Alan coming in, really setting us off. Come on now. I want to see some serious love in the chat, everybody. That's a huge donation, everybody. Come on now. Blow it up. For Alan, right in there, Alan. Now remember, you get to choose. You're first going to get some love from the chat right now. Now again, as you unlock things, by the way, everybody, you can choose what you want. You always get love from the chat for $5 or more. And then, of course, $15 or more, you get that name on the mega build. And then above that, you can choose whether you want to found a settlement, you want to name a settlement, what you want to do. You can also pick something now, and then if you donate, say, another $150 and you want to do the tycoon thing, I will let you do that as well. All right, I try to make it as much fun in the stream as possible, because that's what it's really about, everybody. It's about having fun up in here, and I really consider my stream a comedy stream, everybody, because there's always sorts of stuff going on and stuff going off the rails, and my stream's breaking down, and I get knocked out of the game. I get fosh-knotted. You know how it goes. And you can see from all those clips I've been putting out, I've been working so hard on those, been working 7 days a week on that stuff, where I'm putting out all those little clips and stuff of all the great times we've had here in the stream. This is one of the great joys of my life, other than my family, my wife, and my kids. Streaming has been one of the great joys, on top of, all the years of graphic design that I really loved. But this has been an amazing adventure, and it's a hard adventure too, because man, it's really difficult to do this when it's disabled. I know, had I done this before I was disabled, everybody, I could have done it 100 times what I'm doing now, easily, especially if I was in my 20s, everybody. If I was 25 years old, forget about it. I'd be dominating Twitch right now. I'd be so dominating this sucker right now. But at 50 plus, it's a lot harder. But I'm getting there little by little, everybody. I'm feeling so much better now, especially since I had my throat stretched. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize I was suffocating to death. So I found and name, or is it one or the other? You know what? I'm going to give it to you both. How about that? I'm going to let you guys, that's it. We're going to change it. Never mind. Never mind what I just said. You can unlock whatever's underneath it. That's what we're doing this time. By the way, it's 2 times the time, too. So you just massively extended the stream because your donation is at 2 times the time. So you just added 30 minutes to the stream, or more than 30 minutes to the stream. So yeah, big time. So remember, everything's 2 times now. I doubled up the time so you can make the stream go much longer. So yes, that's it. I've changed my mind, everybody. I changed my mind. You can unlock anything underneath that. So you got love from the chat. You're going to get your name on the mega build. You can name a robot, found a settlement, name a settlement in there as well. You know what? I'm going to get this over here. I'm going to add some more stuff to the thing. That's one of the things I was going to do on stream here. We got, let's see, name on the mega build. Let's put that over here too. Let's see, mega build. Now this won't matter over here. I'm just gonna put your name in there so I remember. Alan needs to go on there. All right, founder. Now you can choose which one you want to be the founder of, and you can rename any settlement. So you let me know in the chat. Also robot name. So I'm really going to take it, robot name. Really going to take it to a whole nother level, everybody. So go right ahead and make your choices. So your name, well, your robot's name is going to be your name. You don't get to choose the robot's name. There we go. So you get your name on a robot, you can found a thing, and then you can also do it. So that means you only got, you only got so many more left. So once you tell me which one you want to found and what you want to rename it to, then, you have to found and, I'm going to say you have to choose one settlement, though. There we go. Let's put a little caveat there. You choose one settlement. You can name that settlement and you become the founder. That's even easier. That's way easier to manage, but otherwise this is going to be all over the place. So you tell me what settlement, and then what I'm going to do is put your name on my mega build. I'm going to make you a robot at that settlement with your name. I'm going to put you as the founder over it, and then I'm going to rename that settlement to whatever you want to name it. Obviously, it's got to be PG-13. I think that'd be super fun. Yeah, why didn't I think of that before? That's way more fun. Let's do that. So you just made out like a bandit. You just made out like a bandit for that one. And again, any donation of any level, you unlock the level from before. That's what we're doing in this, because that'd be way more fun. So let's go. Let's get it going, everybody. So again, let me know in the chat, Alan, what you want to do. You want to be the founder of Starlight Drive-In. All right, cool. I'm going to move you to Starlight Drive-In then. That's a good one. And Alan, down here is going to be the name of a robot. And let's see, have we scrapped and cleared? No, we've not scrapped and cleared that. Let's get the... Alan is the... Oh, no, over here. Alan's going to be the founder. There we go. And otherwise this would get way too confusing for me, and you know I'm going to screw it up. So, there we go. Okay, so Starlight Drive-In, founder, and then you want it renamed to Fort Back. Fort Back, okay. Why Fort Back? Inquiring ones want to know. Why that name? I guess Alan Back, right? I guess after your last name. I guess I could guess that one. All right, so there we go. Boom, Starlight Drive-In taken. If you want to get your own, everybody, remember, this is going to be my ultimate run. The mega run here. Here's your chance at the high school dance. And again, thank you for getting us started. And as promised, everybody, you guys get to choose a silly hat. So I'm going to let you guys choose from my normal silly hats here. I'm going to make a straw poll. And then the chat is going to be able to guess that straw, be able to choose from that straw poll. Which silly hat? Over here. I should save this so when I want to do another one of these, I'll have it over here. There we go. All right, multiple choice. Let's see. Okay. And what else? Now I guess I should put the fedoras in there too. Let's go. I guess I don't need to put hat on each one. There we go. And then yellow fedora. And then I can just copy fedora here. Red fedora. Or the purple fedora. Right over there. Okay, there we go. Now let me flip some buttons, flip some switches over here, do some things. Over here. So I don't have to type that all out in the future when we do another one of those polls. I'll have it right over here. Over there, over here. This is a great thing about having multiple monitors, everybody. This really makes this a lot easier. Makes it so much easier. Right over there. Now, again, if you did donate in the past, everybody, you go ahead and remind me in the chat. Say, Kismet, I donated, $35. I want to name, I want to found a settlement, because now's your time before someone takes it. Now's your chance. So if you have donated in the past, feel free to go ahead and let me know. I forget who it was who donated here on YouTube last time. By the way, it counts on YouTube or Twitch toward this goal, right? Since we have started our Fallout 4 playthrough. So we're now at 200. So if you contributed to that $200 down there, remember that counts. And I'll go back and, look it up as well since then. Didn't have time to do it today. But if you remember, I'm going to take your word for it. How about that? And then I'll go back and double check it later. It's part of your username. I thought so. I finally got it there. You know how slow I am. The older you get, the slower you get. Remember, this future, how I am now is in your future too, everybody, when you get older. So be kind to people who are older, because one day you'll be that person. I used to be young too. All right, everybody, straw poll time. Right there in the chat. All right, everybody, which silly hat should I wear for the next 30 minutes on stream? Go check it out right over there. We've unlocked that next milestone. Let's see what our other next milestone up is. So you guys, chat picks silly hat, and then, chat picks a game choice from the list. That means that I will make a list of, say, 10 games that I have in my library, and then you guys will choose, and I'll actually leave that poll up for a week, both here on the stream and then also on the Discord for you guys to do it, and then we will play that game, whatever from my library. And of course, we got a bunch in there I've never even played, like the Star Wars game that they just came out with the newer, the Chapter 2 coming out. When is it coming out? When is that Star Wars coming out? I wrote it down over here. Let's see. Jedi Survivor coming out on the 28th of April. Free shout out, non-sponsored, for them as well. So again, everybody, now again, if you did do that, go ahead and remind me in the chat. I think, was it AMZ or M's? I get them confused because it's so old. You remind me and say, Kismet, I donated $35. I want to found a settlement, all right? You guys let me know. All right, Alan is officially taking over Starlight Drive-In. All right, now, back to what we were doing. We were trying to do our perks right here, and so I've already kind of thought out my perk order. Now, again, you guys can go ahead and see this. I put that in the chat. If you missed it, I can go ahead and throw it in there for you guys again. Let me do that again right over here. I think that link works. Let me click on that link and make sure it works. Yes, it does. Okay. Right there. This search emoji thing throws me off in the chat. How do I get out of this search emoji thing? I want to stop searching emojis. I don't want to see the search emoji thing. Just want to see my chat. YouTube, always 10 years behind everybody else. At least they're 10 years behind in streaming. But all they really need to do is outlast Twitch. That's what they need to do. If they outlast Twitch, everybody, they don't need to upgrade anything after that. All right, right here, we've got our perk points. Now, what I've done is I've gone in and I've looked at where the perk points hit, like what levels, right? Let me zoom in on this a little bit for you peeps on mobile. Also, I'll move myself down here. Look how nice I am. Right here. So we got strong back, and at strong back, it requires strength 6 to get your first perk, and then you got to be level 10 after that. So you have to have strength 6, and then you can get your first level of strong back, but to get the 2-star, you got to be level 10. So what we did is we figured out the logistics of in what order we should pick our perks. Now, I've already got Scrapper done. I've already done Hacker, Locksmith, Caps Collector, and the next one already before I even got any of these peeps on my side here at Concord is Local Leader at level 6. I think that's what level I'm at, right? Yes, I'm already at level 6. So the next one I'm going to choose is Local Leader. Now, the reason why I'm going to choose Local Leader is because it's going to allow me to create supply lines, right? So it's going to create supply lines between where I'm at, Red Rocket, and then any other ones that I take over. So as a ruler, everyone turns to you and establish supply lines between your workshops and settlements. So let's go ahead and go with that one. Right there, unlocked, and let's go ahead and check that off on our spreadsheet. Yes, Kismet loves himself a spreadsheet, everybody, because this is what I would do if I was really there. I would be writing stuff down. There's no way I wouldn't be writing all that stuff down. Okay, I visited this place, I did this thing, this got this vendor, this is how much, this is what they got for sale. I'd be writing all that stuff down so I could reference that and say, okay, I need to go over here, and I need to trade with this guy, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. In fact, I actually have a list of all of the vendors that I did myself. Not go look it up online. I actually do them myself without looking stuff up online, because that's part of the fun, is the journey. Kind of like creating a journal of your journey as you go through. Next one we're going to get is strong back, so that was going to be pretty awesome. All right, so we got our level up going. Now, let's see what else we got going here. Let's get back to it. Right over here. Okay, so we were searching to see if there was any loot out here in the open area. So no, there's nothing there. And the cigarette lighters, someone's head laying there. Over here. Man, I just tell you about, I don't know what it is that makes me like giddy every time I play Fallout 4. It just makes me so incredibly happy to be playing through again. So let's keep on rocking.
Remember, lads, 2 if by sea.
2 if by sea. All right, and we already went down there. We got all this loot down here, and now we're ready to go up here. We got all that over there. And let's go ahead and go in here and see if there's anything we might have missed along the way. Forgot to shoot the... oh, yeah, all these guys. I like to activate the thing here. This mural commemorates the many sacrifices of the brave men and women of the United States Armed Forces, from Lexington and Concord to the shores of Iwo Jima and the Sea of Tranquility to the Anchorage front line. Americans have fought and died through the ages to secure our national freedom. That's right. Make sure to show some love to our military peeps out there. My family, military family, my wife's family, military family. Big love to all of our military serving or retired. Appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. May their sacrifice remind us all that freedom is a privilege afforded to the many, yet hard won by a noble few. I love that every single time, everybody. I love that every single time. That's true. Don't neglect your freedom, everybody. It comes at a heavy price. All right, there we go. We got some loot, and Kismet is overburdened. And I don't have a puppy. Where my puppy at? I need my puppy to get over here. All right, having a good old time. Hello? Oh, yeah, it's been a good one to lean out and zap them out. Ah, see, I've taken damage? That's because in survival mode, when you are too over-encumbered, you take damage. And when you're really over-encumbered, you actually cripple your legs. So I set my puppy over here, and my puppy will stay wherever I set my puppy. And so I have to go and tell my puppy to come back to me over here. Puppy! Oh, wait, no, puppy went off to talk to them. Now, I'll show you a great trick, everybody. If you are overburdened and you want to just go ahead and put yourself, your stuff down in a nice, safe place. Let's grab all this while we're at it. Nothing in there. What you want to do is look for a container. Now, you don't want to put it on bodies because bodies will go away. But you can grab yourself a container like this file cabinet right over here. So I can go ahead and take some of this stuff and just kind of put it away over here. So I'm no longer overburdened, and that will help me from taking damage, or keep me from taking damage. So you can actually use it, and it will normally stay in there forever unless this particular location resets. And that's particularly dangerous in survival mode, because quite often, because you're in survival mode, those areas do reset more often because of quests or other things that you're doing. So keep that in mind while you're wandering around doing your stuff, all right? You want to make sure that you are looking out for all the loot. So I'm going to leave that loot right there for right now. And I think I looted all of this, yes. And usually I'll put it like in a red toolbox because that's really obvious. And make sure I didn't miss anything out here. Oh, right here. Oh, already got that. Okay, got all that over there. I still need to get that over there. All right, I think we're ready to talk to some peeps, so let's go in and...
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe? Nope.
There we go. Glad to help.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
That ain't it.
Sturgis, go on.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks.
Maybe.
It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. you can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Good idea.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
Yeah, someone's got to break that tiebreaker. Get in there and break that tiebreaker, everybody. We need you guys' help. We're doing a straw poll on what funny hat you guys want me to wear. I'm going to give it a few minutes here, and then I'm going to wear it for like 30 minutes. So go ahead and follow that link right there in the chat.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Man, 50% of the time there is. All right. Oh, let me move myself back up here. All right.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Good luck, Preston. Thanks, brother. I like Preston. People don't like Preston because he's always telling you about the next settlement, but it's not his fault he was programmed that way. I like that. He helps. He's the one that the person who helps the little guy. And I always like those peeps, like the military. People who help people who can't help themselves. All right, let's go. Robco. We're going to play some Atomic Command later on. Let's get that going on. All right, Sturgis, what up?
Hey, Sturgis.
That armor may be old, but it's got a standard interface. Just jack the fusion core in.
Man, what are you waiting for?
I just got here. Jeez, I just wanted to say hi to Sturgis. Man, jeez. Preston always put me under pressure. Too much pressure! I can't handle it, dog meat! Oh, there we go. That makes me feel better. All right, it's crazy time, everybody.
Careful, kid. There's something coming. And it's angry.
It's creepy every time. All right. All right, take a deep breath. Here we go. Talking to Mama Murphy.
Ma'am.
You're not what I expected dog meat would find in that little neighborhood. But oh, so much better.
He's a good dog.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog meat's good at finding folks who need him. And he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
Please, tell me what you know.
Just listen to me, acting a crazy old lady. It's the chems, you see. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way since I was a girl.
That's incredible.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Ah, see, I got a check there. Darn it. Can I get out? No, I forgot to put my my charisma stuff on. What is it?
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
Still got it.
I see. I see. Oh. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can manage. That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a job to do.
Okay. It's even more creepy. I see, normally I read the dialogue down below, but I was looking at her face the whole time, and I was kind of switching back and forth. Oh, even more creepy. Oh, Marcy! Don't give me no attitude. Don't do it! Don't make me. One of these days, Marcy. One of these days! Don't talk to me! Get away from me! Oh, protection bobblehead!
Yes.
Oh, man. Now look at that. Perception added at Concord. You know, we should make a note of that. I don't know why. I don't know if we're going to do a future playthrough, but we're going to do that. I'm going to add that right over here. Concord. Perception bobblehead. Bobblehead. There we go. Preston area. We're going to make a note of where those are. I don't remember where they all are, everybody. I don't have any idea. All right, boom. Now, we just increased our perception by 1. Now, how we pre-thought that out. Now, again, every playthrough, everybody, always changes depending on where you go and what you do. But in what order as well. But I totally forgot there was a perception bobblehead there. So I could have turned my perception down in my perk start. So instead of having perception 4, I could have done perception 3 and put one of those points somewhere else. Like I could have put it in intelligence, and that would have got me chemist instead. And then I could have just brought my perception up to 4. Now, when do I need perception 4? See, I don't need perception 4, I don't think until later, right? Oh, no, I needed it for locksmith. So I could have put perception 4, put at level 7. So if I played through again, I could put that at level 7 instead, and put that way down. And then by the time I get over here to Concord, I'll be around level 6 again, most likely. And then I get the perception, then I have enough to get locksmith. See, I'm always thinking like that kind of level, that kind of, you know, 5-head level of how to optimize your playthrough. Hello? Anybody out there? I always forget about these. You just, like, open these up. We're doing everything, everybody. This is a mega playthrough. Don't talk to me, Marcy. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I'll talk to your brother.
Mister.
Oh, God, no. Why?
Dog meat. I was distracted by dog meat. I've never talked to Mama Murphy before going to Sanctuary. They really put some work into the facial animation on that one. They do. They did a great job. Again, the thing that I like about Fallout 4 is it draws you into the story because it has the cinematic angles and it's switching back and forth between the two different people. It's not like New World where you're way the heck up here and you're looking at your character, which is about this big, and they're like, oh, this is a really important moment. And you're like, really? Doesn't seem like a really important moment. And then they got this pop-up where you're reading like, reading about 500 pages of text instead of like this, where you're really into it. Even if it's just a little bit of dialogue, you actually start to care whether they live or die. Except for Marcy. I don't care if Marcy dies. But I do care if everybody else lives. I actually like, of all the peeps, I like Sturgis. I like Preston, but I like Sturgis because he's a funny guy. So, yeah. And he's like a mechanic, engineer guy. Who, sometimes forgets to attach stuff when I'm trying to teleport. Like, that's okay. That's not necessary. All right, you ready, buddy? Come on, let's go. Let's go, little dog meat. Now, we got to sneak out here and get some stuff done. Now, I'm going to leave the stuff in there. Now, remember, I can't save. So if I wanted to save, I'd have to run all the way back to Red Rocket, save there, then run all the way back again, which I could do. I could totally do that right now. What'd you find, dog meat? What'd you find? What are you doing? Did you find the thing that I just found? All right, let's play.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. For what's left of it.
Thought of an idea. Mike Daly, Boston, Boylan Street. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back. I'm going to listen to that again. Hold on. I'm going to write down these little things in this playthrough, which I don't think I've ever done before. These little, like, notes, and see if we can follow up on these things later on. It's under miscellaneous in here. Yes, Michael Daly. All right. Let's do it one more time.
This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors.
Flaherty and Canoa.
Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America.
I should have wrote down what those guys' names were, too, but we won't get that crazy. I was going to write down the name of the street. Let's see. Boylston Street. I don't think I've ever tried to track this stuff down. And that sounds super fun. All right. Let's take that, copy that. And put this down here. Oops. Let's copy it. Stupid. Google Spreadsheets doesn't understand how to do the thing. All right, there we go. All right, we'll put that down there. We might follow up on all of that stuff later. Let's zoom out on that a little bit. All right. Back to what we're doing, everybody. Here we go. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong.
We've got this. Just keep your cool.
Smoke that dude before he can do the alarm this time. See, that guy usually does the alarm. He usually sees me, and I remembered him this time. Now, see how I did that? You can't do that while in power armor, which is awesome. when you're in your power armor, it keeps you from out to sit down.
I think I got something over here.
Why don't you
I
get
knew it.
down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
Opening fire.
Not a
You know
lot
what?
of
I'm gonna
people
go
can
this
get
way.
past my boys. I'll give you that. Come on, I got places to be.
All right, you know what? I don't think I've ever done this. This is the first time I've done where I went back into the Museum of Freedom. And I'm going to go out that way. I forgot to read it out. Alan said, hopefully this gets you a tank of gas or so for your trip. It absolutely will help for that. I estimated the gas around $500, by the way. If not more. Because whenever you take a trip, everybody, it's always way more than whatever you think it's going to be. It is outrageous. Whoa. Whoa. Tons of lag there. Let me see if I can close something behind here. Ooh, that was some laggy stuff there. Wow. Whoa. Hold on, game getting completely lagged out. See if it recovers. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to play like this. Can I get through here? Oh, that's advanced. Yeah, I guess it really lags out if you come back in. Okay. Well. This is gonna be rough. I have a feeling when I go back outside, it won't have this problem. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, I don't know why I'm suddenly lagging. Go ahead and try to go to whatever else is causing it to lag. Maybe nitro. Close all this stuff in the background. Always a good idea to close your stuff in the background to see if that's what it is or if it's the actual game. It's totally the game. All right. What I need to do is get back through that door. Oh, boy. I've tried.
Remember, lads, 2 if by sea.
Playing the slideshow, everybody. Let's try to jump over because it's...
Come on, Dawes. We ride to Lexington to warn Hancock and Adams. Have your tea back, you chicken apes! Back to England with you. More taxation without representation. No more British occupation. You lobster-backed knaves.
This is not good. This is not good.
Let's send these creeps back to London, boys.
Let's hope it isn't like this when we go out.
Back to your homes.
Oh, God.
Join or die.
Well, do not go back into the thing. I don't know why it's like this. It was just fine a minute ago. And then the second I activated this quest, it is nutty bad. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have went back in. Because it was just fine when I was outside. Let's go back out in the Commonwealth and hope it gets better. So I thought what I'd do is come down to the bottom level. Instead of jumping down, I would come down to the bottom level because then dog meat would be right there with me. So... go ahead. No? Oh, I heard it. Man, this is bad. Well, let's hope going out here wiping these guys out fixes it. Otherwise, this is going to be a rough fight. I wonder if my game's in 4K. Because I have a 4K monitor. Oh, yeah. That's not good. That's not good. All right, hold on. All right, what's going on here? It's definitely something weird going on. Yeah, I can't do it in here. All right, let's save and go to the main menu. Oh, it didn't even bother saving and going to the main menu. It quit completely out. Okay. Well, let's hope it saved all of that, or we'll be doing all of that again. Options. 1920. Let's just go high. And then go advanced. Depth of field. Off. Motion blur off. I wish I could turn the depth of field off. Maybe it had to do with weapon debris. Yeah, let's just go down to medium. The game's not playable, doesn't matter. But I have a 4K monitor too, so I can even play in 4K. I have before, but something definitely causing it to slow there. And let's hope it saved my game. Oh God, it didn't save any of it. I don't think it saved any of that. Well, looks like we're doing all that again. Such is the way it goes, except we're going to do it way faster this time. I was doing real good on that one, too. Yep, we got to do that all again. Now, that is the drawback of survival mode. All right. Let's go, dog meat. Yeah, see, it's supposed to save it when it logs out, but it didn't save it because it just, like, crashed out and didn't log out. There was something in, but that's okay. You don't want to play like that, everybody. That's going to make it basically impossible to play the game. So, I would rather quit out, redo it again, than to do all of that. Now, we already listened to all the dialogue, so we'll be skipping the dialogue and all of that since we already did it once. All right. We got a long way to run. Put your gun away, bro. Let's do it. You know what? We should probably save over here while we're at it. Oh, I didn't even create a bed over here. Well, hey, even better. Let's just create ourselves a little bed. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Because we took all our resources over there. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's go do it again. Now, we actually didn't do very much, everybody. We killed a few peeps. We talked to the peeps, so it won't take that long to redo. I've already cleared the peeps out here in the front, so that's good. But again, in survival mode, you typically have to sleep in the bed, or if you quit out and it doesn't, like, boot you from the game, you can usually save. So, let's go see. We get in there again. I'm going to test that again before I grab the vertebrate. I think what I'm going to do is, I wonder if I can come out of there before I do the vertebrate. That's a good question. All right, dog meat. We don't want to play where it's too difficult to play the game. Yeah. That's right, AMZ. That's exactly what I'm going to do after I fight the baddies. All right, first get in here.
No more British occupation.
Whoa. Okay, see? Much worse than last time. I'm parched with lack of water. All right, well, let's have some water. Let's get our food up.
No more British occupation.
What? What happened?
Join our
We didn't even get hit last time.
Personal. Just you or me?
You go, puppy. I don't even know where my puppy went. Alright, we'll just loot as we come in this time. There you are. What the heck have you been doing? Loot our way through. Now, one of the smart things to do is to kill your enemy and use your enemy's supplies to help you. Which works pretty good. Dogmeat went wandering off there. I don't know what happened to him.
Remember, lads, 2 if I see. Taxation without representation. Come on, Dawes. We ride to Lexington to warn Hancock in Adams. Send these crates back to London, boys. Men of Middlesex, the King's regulars are coming out.
All right. Try this again. See if I get as lucky this time. Nope. Hey, man, that first run was great, too. But oh well. Here we go. All right, so one of them has likeliness. So what do these all have in common? The H, no. The A, no. The N, no. The D, the Y. None of those have anything in common. All right. Except for these two have the H in common. All right, well, let's go through and we will roll over the ones that are like this, and then it will eliminate some of the duds that we want to do. Now, sometimes they're actually inside one another, like there's one there, and there was one right here. I got that one. But sometimes they have like double inside each other, meaning that you might have some brackets and then some brackets within the brackets. And those are going to help you. I got my reset up there as well. That's always good. And you just kind of want to go back and forth until you see something highlight. After a while, I can just see them. Depends on how much I play. Okay, so we know it's not the first 3. So we know it's not Handy, which is one we got rid of. Let's see. Hoped. Let's try Heals. So that's got one that's the same. What about Hoped?
That's it.
A lot of those had H's, so I just tried all the H's first, and there we go. We got to go. And you can figure it out by based on how many letters are the same. And there we go. We got it. Good to go. And again, grabbing the loot while we go. All right, come on, Dogmeat.
Hey.
I'm telling
Over
you,
there.
Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Stop being such a fucking pansy.
We hold out for the others like we're supposed to.
Get up! Get up!
Good job, puppy. All right, now again.
Over here.
Since we already did this before, we're just going to grab all the loot out as we're going through. And again, as you're going through, you can gear up your character so they're stronger, which I didn't do in the last time. So if you've got something like a harness, you can put that on. And that's going to give me 1 in the chest level. But it takes my vault suit off, which is actually better. We got a sack. We got right leg. Do we already have? Whoa, we already have a whole full set of a little bit of leather and armor. Raider leathers. Leather left leg. Leg 4-4. This is 2-5. Probably stay with the 4-4. Actually, I already got armor. I forgot. We went and grabbed a bunch of armor and made a little bit as well. All right, doggy meat. Come on.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you. Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with. You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, but I'll be back.
Head over there.
You gotta turn away from dog meat, otherwise you'll talk to him.
You're mine
Get
now, Rook. Get off! Get off!
Go for the headshot. Cool every time.
Little dog next. Come on.
Good job, dog meat. Dog meat's great at helping you get him, but he's also a huge aggro magnet. He loves to run off and bring you some friends all the time. All right, here we are, overburdened as we were before. So let's get all this loot. We know there's no loot over there. We checked that last time. And we know we're going to get damage unless we drop some of this loot. So let's go over here. And let's drop a bunch of this stuff over this way. Probably want to keep the Molotov cocktails this time, too. We could throw those down on the baddies. I'll be there in a second, Preston. Let me get all the loot first. Again, do like to loot first. We're going to go a bit faster this time with the looting because we already did it before. And again, I don't remember even looting that one last time. Maybe it's a good thing that I came back and got... doggy meat, come here.
Hey.
Let's just load you up
Move
this
here.
time. Load you up, little Peppy.
Hey.
All right. Now what I'm going to do is instead of putting it in there this time, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on dog meat. So we can carry some of that stuff over there. He's full. There we go. Then I'll have to come back and get that stuff from in there next time. All right, we need to jump down and get these guys. Get all of these. Oh, we already got all this, right? Yeah, we got that. We didn't get that, though. And we didn't loot all this over here. We'll go loot all of this real quick. Now, I find when you're fast looting like this, you know, you're coming through for a second time, that's when you miss loot. I find when I'm going through an area the first time, I'm much more diligent about looting. When you start fast looting like this, you miss stuff. So we'll see how it goes. And there I am carrying too much stuff again. All right. I come back for this loot. Let's go right here. Couple tire irons. And again, just checking this lower level. We looted all of this. Yeah, so when we come back in, we'll jump down with our power armor and we'll grab that loot on the way out. That sounds like a plan, if I remember. That's the hard part, remembering. All right. Got everything in there. Let's go talk to him again.
There we go.
There we go.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe?
Glad to help.
Glad to help.
Well, if...
Nope.
Go on.
Please, go on.
Sounds rough.
Sorry.
Maybe?
That's great.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Nope. There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war.
Uh-huh.
Well, looks like one of its passengers left.
I like it.
I like it.
Good idea.
Minigun.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
Oh.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is...
But we can't get to the damn... Look.
I already have it.
Actually, I already...
Well, all right.
Okay. Got her done. Getting all the loot. Oh, there's a globe back there.
Careful, kid. There's...
Hold on. Charisma. Charisma. And I already got the hat.
something coming. And it's angry.
Overburdened again. Oh, it's gonna put my striped suit on. Yeah, there we go. Got my charisma gear on. Looking sharp. Alright, let's talk to Mama Murphy.
Ma'am.
There are more of you. What I expected.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna skip her dialogue too. He's a good dog.
He's a good dog.
I'm just gonna use the same thing. Please tell me.
Please.
That's incredible.
That's incredible.
Hi.
Right.
What is it?
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
Got it again. And we already listed it.
We're all counting.
No. Alright. Put all my stuff back on. Put my perception glasses. Go. Get my perception bobblehead.
Hell yeah.
With the rescue team?
Oh God, why?
Sunglasses.
Why?
Put my sunglasses back on.
Why? It's not fair.
Don't talk to me, Marzi. Don't talk to me! Get away from me! Okay, we gotta leave a bunch of loot behind. I think we got more loot this run. There's a lot more loot than I think we had last time. But hey, more loot is good. Got all this. That's in there. Okay. Now at this point, I wonder if we could run back out again. We're gonna try some different stuff. Let's run back out. So we just did a bunch of stuff there. How much can I carry? I could actually go back for more stuff. Hold on. Let's go grab some of the stuff.
Have your tea back, you.
Gonna mute that. We're gonna go back and grab some of the stuff. Enough so we can go ahead and lug some of this back to Red Rocket. And see if it triggers. See, I'm trying different stuff in this playthrough. I always suggest to try different stuff. Very, very fun way of playing the game. You try, one thing when you first playthrough, second, and so on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see, before I grab that vertibird, or before I grab that power armor, are they outside? We'll find out here in a second. Let's see. I think I can go right out that door there, too. Alright, so let's grab what we can. Till I'm overburdened. Right there. 308 ammo. 38 ammo. Okay, 38 ammo. There, weight 1. There we go. Okay, so now I have exactly as much as I can carry. Let's go out to Commonwealth and see what happens. To use quick save as stable fallout compared to oral boza? Yes. Well, see, in survival mode, you have to use a bed normally to save. Oh, yeah, they're out here. Yeah, they're out there. They're out there. All right, we'll just do it the normal way then. And I aggroed them this time, too. So Preston's gone out that way. So I could have gone this way and got that first guy without aggro. That last playthrough was awesome, but I was like perfect. I didn't get hit or at all except for that one hit. That was way more perfect. But yeah, we'll try different stuff. See how it goes. See how it goes. Normally, I just jump down. And had I just jumped down, I probably wouldn't have got that lag problem. But yes, definitely causes a massive lag problem if you go back in. So I'm probably just going to go and jump down just to make sure we don't get stuck again. Now I'm overburdened again. And they're already fighting.
Keep your eyes open. No sign of them down.
Yeah, see, he knows I'm here now. Still not gonna save him. Or maybe he was shooting at Preston, I don't know.
Damn it.
All right, here we go, everybody.
Nothing to worry about.
Hey, dog me.
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people could get past my boys. I'll give you that.
On him.
Go get him, dog meat.
I'm hurt. Bad.
I get that car to blow up.
Get into position.
See if dog mode comes out. Yeah, he does.
Psst. Drop him.
Yeah, the car did blow up. Go get him, dog meat. Now you know why I blow up cars.
Someone's out there.
Over here. Head over there.
Come on, dog meat.
Hold.
Watch this guy get annihilated. Oh, you see him pick him up and just clutch him? And this is how you defeat the Deathclaw without dying a lot in survival mode. He'll run off. Oh god, he can take a lot of hits. Come on, little Deathclaw. I know you're just around the corner there. Oh god, he made it in here! Oh, I thought he did. Reload. That's how you get it done. Nice. Alright, overburdened big time. Now, what you want to do is definitely don't leave. If you leave, all of this loot will go bye-bye. So again, we're going to go over here, use the trash can for our advantage, we're going to put all this loot right here. We're going to have to make a couple trips. That is for sure, because that's a lot of loot. So now we just, you know, leisurely run around, grab as much loot as we want, and just keep loading up. Oh, man, that guy got annihilated. Now, if you notice, by the way, I didn't hit the mobs, even though, and I still got the loot, though. And that's because in Fallout 4, you still get the loot, even if you didn't kill the mobs. Even if it's just some other crazy thing, like a Deathclaw came in and wiped them all out, you still get that sweet loot. So, we don't want to go down there for right now. But that went pretty smooth. I thought I might die in there. You never know in survival mode, and that's what's so fun about it. You know, things can go horribly wrong there. You could have made it in there. You know, the mobs could have came behind me. And you saw I used dog meat there, and then I stopped dog meat from going out there because he was just going to die. Right? Oh, Corvega Key there. He was just going to die no matter what, because that Deathclaw was going to one-shot him, just like it did with that person right there. I picked him up and just crushed him like that. Crushed him big time. All right, we'll go ahead and put the rest of this in here. And again, just trying to get us so we're not overburdened. Right over here. What else we got? We should have some weapons. There we go. I could probably just put the minigun in there too for right now, because I don't really need that. And I don't even need to be in the power armor right now. So let's just go ahead. Park that power armor right there. Now, whenever you park your power armor anyway, you immediately take the fusion core out. Because if you don't, what'll happen is random people will jump into thing. I think I already looted all of this. And then you got to make sure you say dog meat. Come on. Like that.
Heads up. Come on.
Make sure you tell him to follow you. Otherwise, he will stay there forever in survival mode. For as long as doing it. Now, if he gets downed right there, he'll stay wherever he's downed forever. Until you come back and res him. So you got those complications as you're going along. All right, what else can we do? I think we can go get some more of this loot in here before we talk to Preston and before they start walking down the street, and bring that loot out here into the open world and stack it all together in this one thing here. So what else can we drop here? Let's just get everything that we don't want to carry on us in here. Even some of this purified water, radix, some stem packs. Yeah, just whatever we can do to reduce it. Now, we're massively overweight for some reason, most likely because of all this junk. Let's put all that in there. Like this. Oh, wait, better idea. No, take all. Better idea. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop all the weapons in there. Now, the things I like to leave behind are things I could do without. If it reset, could I live without it? Maybe. Like this. So what I'm going to do is just put all of the apparel in there. Like this. Oh, we should bring the power armor. Oh, that's what we should do. We should bring the power armor in there. Now, I'm just going to save enough so it doesn't take it off of my bar, because that drives me crazy. And then keep all the junk. Or I can get all the junk on the way. That's a better idea. That's a better idea. So what I was going to do is try to run to Red Rocket and drop it off. But I do realize that if I run to Red Rocket, they're probably going to start without me. So probably a better idea to just put it all back in there. Grab the power armor again. And then because the power armor is going to allow me to carry more. And so I get the power armor again since I already have 2 fusion cores. Normally I only have 1 because you get the one that's in there. But this time I got it the one under Red Rocket. And so I have 2 fusion cores. In there. Oh, I forgot about the pole. Oh, you're right. You're right. Let me go look at that. Sorry, I got all wrapped up. Let's see. What's the result? The result is the purple fedora. Okay, purple fedora it is. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Gotta go over here. Never seen on stream. The purple fedora. Check it out. It probably looks pretty black on stream, but it is actually purple. I don't know if you guys can see it in the light, but it is actually a purple fedora, so pretty cool. It's not bright purple, but I was going to wear it to TwitchCon. So there we go, everybody. Purple fedora for the first time on stream. There you go. I told you I had some other hats and cool stuff to do. So let's rock the purple fedora while we try to micromanage all this loot. Let's go. Now, we already cleared some of this loot as well. So just in case I go over there and if I sleep, that might trigger them to go. I'm not sure if that's going to mess them up or not. Like we had that problem where when I went inside, all of a sudden the whole entire game started lagging. I think that kind of threw it off. Yeah, learning new stuff every playthrough. What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you dig the purple fedora.
Fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
I know, right? All right, be right back, Preston. I gotta go get some loot. Yeah, considering, again, everybody, I'm playing on survival mode. The hardest mode that you can play in the game. I'm making it look easy. So far. It does get way harder. That is for sure. I'll be with you in just a second, Preston. I gotta get some loot, brother. We gotta make sure not to leave our loot behind. And I try to keep moving the loot forward as I go. Let's unlock this operations terminal. First three. Last three. By the way, notice how many more selections there are in survival mode? There's a lot more.
Nice.
There it is. Oh, I can unlock the security gate from up here. Oh, I didn't know that. And log entries. After hours tomfoolery. For the last time, the red coat mannequin displays are not toy soldiers and are not to be played with after hours. 2 of them have scuff paint, and this morning one of the foot regiment pieces was missing his arm. This sort of horsing around would not be tolerated. Anyone caught engaging in such behavior will be written up, docked an hour's pay, and charged for damages. Chief Curator Harold Nash. Roach is in the basement. Someone get maintenance down in the basement to deal with that roach problem. Do it now on the down low while the museum is open. Discretion is key. We can't afford to close the museum again, nor is it acceptable for a child to find a cockroach in her hair as she's learning about taxation without representation. The situation must be resolved immediately. Chief Curator Harold Nash. Anchorage exhibit. After meeting with the director and the board of trustees, I'm afraid I must deliver some rather dire news. Our planned Anchorage exhibit has been put on indefinite hold. It is simply not within the museum's budget at this time to make the renovations necessary to accommodate such an ambitious endeavor. My thanks to curatorial and maintenance teams for all the work they have done thus far. Chief Curator Harold Nash. Final entry, Saturday, October 23rd. This is Megan Hayes. I am the tour guide here at the Concord Museum of Freedom. I am so scared. When everyone saw the flashes, they left. Even Mr. Nash, he ran away and left me here. Jerk. And then one of those army helicopter things crashed into the roof. I saw soldiers, but they looked freaked out. I just hid from them. I've only been in Massachusetts for a month. I don't go really know anyone, and I don't know where to go. I broke the lock on the curator's desk and took the gun. I'm going to hide in one of the rooms for a few days until things calm down. If somebody reads this, please come find me. But if you try to hurt me, I swear I'll shoot you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's get that loot over here. And I forget where she's at. She's actually in here somewhere. I forget what room she's hiding in. But you do find her hiding somewhere in here. I think we probably saw her earlier. Let's get our loot. Right there. And we'll jump down and talk to Preston. I'm a-coming, Preston. Feelings mutual.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
Fusion cells and bottle caps. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Yes.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Help me, please.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Thank goodness.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly. But I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking.
Diamond City.
The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
I need more.
Please, Mama Murphy. I'm working from nothing. I need more.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next?
I didn't think so.
Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, you bunch of slackers. Or I shoot you all. Especially you, Marcy. Especially you! Your bad attitude. Alright.
Going. Diamond City is where you need to head.
I'll get there eventually. I don't think I've ever just left them and went to Diamond City. I always escort them on the way back because now I want to set up my camp. I want to start getting more peeps. Yeah, power armor. Preston is talking bravely, advancing in the opposite direction. I know, right? He's bravely letting me go and fight all the baddies.
To get this far. Let's move out.
We're right behind you, boss.
I think I was taking point, but whatever. Cool thing about power armor. Walk right through that stuff. All right, let's start with the junk. Now, again, one of the great things about Fallout 4 is it will actually pause the game. So I don't have to worry about them like walking past me or getting ahead of me. I can very easily just grab as much as I can here, up to 185 right now. and keep on walking. Let's see, this is 3. We'll put that back. That's 1. That seemed like more than 1. And this is weight 3. This is weight 2. We get 1 of those, and then we get another 1 of those. Yeah, there we go. And let's check dog meat over here.
Hey.
One of the things about dog meat is you want to have them come to you so you can then talk to them. And then you can trade with them. You want to get out of whatever it is that you're talking to him about, because you can see he doesn't carry that much. But at least he'll carry a little bit. Alright, now while Preston and them are walking down the street, and before this area resets, I'm just going to leave them behind. I can listen to their storyline and all of that. But we're just going to run up ahead, and we might hit the storyline when we're going back and forth. Because our next goal is to take all this loot and take it over here. And you're like, well, Kismet, why don't you just quick travel back to Sanctuary? I can't quick travel because I'm playing the survival mode. No quick travel for Kismet. That's what makes it hard. I probably think that that makes it harder than anything else in the game. And also the saving makes it harder as well. But you don't have to go far here. Now, another great trick, everybody, is I put one of the things over that way, and then I'll also grab another one of these, and I'll put it very close in the opposite direction, just out here on the road. So when I am running up here, I have a bench just like right here on the edge of the settlement that I can run up to, and it actually will allow me to put stuff into the workbench. So I can just go ahead and put all this stuff into the workbench here, and then I can just deal with it later on. Oh, there's some welding goggles in there. That away. Over here. Now, normally, I would not... oh, that's right. You have to put it in the thing. Normally, I would not use my power armor, but since I have 2 fusion cores, and I'm just going to make it go a little bit faster, we're going to go ahead and just burn up these fusion cores. Because I normally don't use my power armor until the later stages of the game. And I certainly don't need all this extra ammo on me. I just need the 10 mil, and I don't even need that much 10 mil, just enough, just in case something goes down. And now I'm down to 27 weight out of 185. So that's really going to help. And we don't have to go that far. And I think this is the first time I've taken the loot and I've actually moved it outside first, as opposed to leaving it in there and then running back in there and getting in there. Because this way you have to load between there. As well. So I should be able to drop that off, grab this loot, run that loot back again by the time they get to the top of the thing over there. Oh, I should have got dog meat's loot cleared out too. That would have been a good idea there. But let's just see if we can just grab it all. What does that put us at? Oh, just a little too much. All right, we'll have to make another trip. And doesn't really matter now because this is really going to be less than whatever I put in there. So we'll run back and forth again. Had I cleared out dog meat, I might have been able to get that little bit left. Now later on, you also want to be boosting your action points with like Nuka-Cola and things of that nature that are going to help you grab all that loot. Now I just want to transfer it somewhere where I know it's not going to get reset or lost. And at your workshops, that's where you're going to have the best chance of that happening. Right over that. Well, you don't have a chance of it. It will be for sure saved in there as long as you save your game. So we definitely got to remember to save our game. Oh, man, that's a lot of stuff there. Very nice. And that there. And that there. Oh, and I have some other stuff, too. I picked up astronomy. We got that. We got apparel. And a bunch of aid stuff that we picked up. Our purified water. Some of our stem packs. Ammo. Right there. Alright, and then quickly run back again. Our weapon away. It's real painful in the early game because you don't really have that much action points. And your action point regen is real slow. Eventually, I'll go very heavy into action point regen. Usually, I either do high action point and then not so much lockpicking and unlocking, or I go the opposite, where I go heavy action points early and then do all the unlocking later. And I didn't need to clear dog meat that time because now I had enough weight to grab it the next time. Even I could have probably done it without my power armor. Okay. And so we're going to run back while they're doing their walk. Now, they don't really run into anything because I've already cleared it. So I can just kind of run back and forth. But there is a bunch of embellishment. If you want to listen to that embellishment on the way back, it's pretty fun. But I want to secure my loot first before I do anything else. All right. Now, what we want to do is go ahead and... we want to run up here and make a bed first. Just in case we have some disconnecting problems. Let's see if we can make a bed now. Yeah, there we go. We'll just make a little bed here. That's for the future. And then we'll grab some of this loot over here. And now we'll take all of this junk out of here. Now, I could have just scrapped all this stuff. But what I really want to do is grab all the junk. And in this particular playthrough, instead of selling all the stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap it all. And now we're just going to grab whatever we can grab until it hits 185. So we're just going to come back for it all here in a minute anyway. There we go. All right, dog meat, come with me. And now we're going to try to catch up to them. They look like they're way ahead of me now. See how long that car survives, everybody. I love blowing up cars in this game. Alright. I think they are already there. Now, the cool thing is they are my settlers right away. So what they're going to do right away is go to doing food and all this other stuff that I have planted over there. And start to produce food and defense and all of that stuff straight away. Let's see how they're all doing. And I already built them a little place over here. Huh. Don't see them. Bet you they're sitting around over here at this house. Huh. Don't see them. Okay, good time to get out of the power armor. No reason to waste my fusion core. Take the fusion core out so nobody jumps in your power armor. And then workbench. T to store all the junk. And let's find out where everybody went. This is weird. Weird. Where'd everybody go? I don't know. What I'm going to do is go ahead and sleep for 7 hours. And what that's going to do is get me well rested. It's also going to help my fatigue. You have fatigue in survival mode. You have food, water, fatigue, diseases, all sorts of things that will happen to your character that you need to deal with. The well rest is going to give me bonus XP. Let's go see what's up with all my peeps. Did I run past them? Normally they're chilling out over here. Yeah, there they are. There's Sturgis. Oh, God. They're doing it! They're doing the thing! They're banging on the wall somewhere. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Well, I don't know where the heck they wandered off to, because normally they're right here. There's Preston. But what I can do is I have the power to call them all over. So one of the things you want to do is go to your resources, miscellaneous, and you want to put down the bell. Now, the bell is awesome because I can hit the bell like this. There's Mama Murphy. And they will basically come walking over here. Now, it looks like they split up since I ran off. They split up with each other. There they all are. I knew they were around somewhere. What I like to do is make myself a chair as well. I'll make a chair by the bell like this, just to forward time so they get here a bit faster. But they all look like they're good. Now, Marcy right now is on food. Mama Murphy on food. This guy is doing nothing, and Sturgis is doing nothing. We also got Concord now moving around, so we can utilize him. But we can go over here and look at our food, and we can see that our food is green. And that means that they are now producing that food. We can see up there at the top that it says 8 food being produced, 53 water, so we got plenty of that. We got plenty of beds right now. We have 13. But we have 0 defense. So what I can do is go ahead and do some defense. Now, I normally don't do defense. Normally I do the Kismet kill box. But we'll do some defense here just to show it off a little bit. And it's actually fairly cool because you can go ahead just kind of set up a perimeter. So the first thing I'm going to do is put one of these little guard posts. Let's put the top. Let's put the big one in there. Put one of these guard posts there, because the mobs come from that direction. The mobs also come from this direction. So I'm going to put one right over there. Like that. And then I'm going to put one just kind of off the road here. You don't want to put it where it's going to block Preston walking down the street. So let's say right there. And then what I will do is I will assign, I think I'm going to assign Sturgis this time. Again, if they walk off, everybody, you just want to hit the bell again and they'll come back. One of the easiest ways to organize your settlers. So I'm going to find Sturgis here. I'm going to go on him. I hit E to command him. And then what I'm going to do is put him on defense. Now, depending on your defense, everybody, is how often you get attacked. Now, there's always a random chance that you're going to get attacked. Now, if you notice that my defense automatically went up to 6 instead of 2. And the reason why I did that right up there, and let me hide the gold thing real quick here so you guys can see that right up there. Right up there, or the timer. You can see the defense went up to 6. And the reason why it went up to 6, and I got 10 power as well, is because I have 2 there, 2 over there, and 2 over there. So what Preston's going to do, or what Sturgis is going to do, is he's going to go to the nearest defense area, which is where he's at right now. And he's going to stand defense. Now, I can also talk to Sturgis. I just want to trade a few things. And I can trade with him. Now, he only needs 1 bullet, everybody. So if I have a weapon that's going to be way better for him, maybe some sort of trigger weapon or something like that. I might have some better weapons at the other location. But I can look at his pipe pistol, which does 13 damage, and see if I have something better. Now, I can actually give him the chain gun and then give him 1 bullet, and he will absolutely have infinite amount of bullets. Now, it's only when you do it to settlers and not to companions. Companions actually have to have bullets, any ally that's running with you at the time. So remember that. But I can take all his bullets out here and basically just give him 1 back for this, 38 ammo. And then just keep the rest, which is cool. Like that. And there we go.
What's up?
Just giving you some stuff. Now, another thing I can do is gear him out. I can give him a bunch of gear and gear him up. We'll do that stuff later on. Let's go ahead, again, put all this stuff now in this one. And we'll come back and we'll work with our peeps here later on. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, put all this stuff away. Right here. Don't really need any of this other ammo right now. And those fusion cores. I don't like to put fusion cores in there. Oops. That's not it. Fusion core. I don't like to put fusion cores in there because things can go horribly wrong. They could grab the fusion core out of there and then use it to get my power armor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put it over here by the power armor. And we'll see. We'll see if they actually grab it out of there. So fusion core. Right there to lighten my load. And then we're going to go ahead and run back and forth. Now, I'll show you another trick if you guys didn't see it last time. You'd think being subscribed would remove ads like Twitch does. I know, right? I know. But sadly, it doesn't on YouTube. YouTube's really bad about ads. See, I was watching that trailer on Jedi Survivor, and I got a trailer I got an ad for Jedi Survivor when I was trying to watch the trailer for Jedi Survivor. So I had to watch the ad, which was smaller, so I could watch the trailer. It was actually kind of funny. Kind of funny. All right, let's grab the minigun. Let's grab all this other stuff until we get overburdened. And I actually didn't have to use this one. I just dawned on me. Let's put these back. There we go. I didn't have to use that one because I have another one that I put over here, right here. And this is the closest to my settlement. So now, instead of using my fusion core and using my power armor, I only got to go a real short distance, and it's going to take it the rest of the different distance for me if I have a crafting place there. Now, most likely, I'm not going to use my power armor. Normally, I use the food thing over there, but I am going to be crafting some food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to move my power armor station right here. And I'm going to pick this up because this is a storage also. All of these workbenches have access to the workshop itself or the workbench itself. So I can just put this station over here. Let's say right there. And then I can just go ahead and access the workbench from here and put all this stuff into the workbench. Now, if you have this stuff in the workbench or in a storage unit, they will actually go and grab it out of there. So keep that in mind. But you can always take it back from them later if they're part of your settlers. But if they're not, if they're like a raider, look out for that. And this is how I kind of overcome that inability to fast travel. Is I basically just try to put stations on each side that make it as easy as possible for me to grab all the loot and just kind of run it from one station to another. Now, later on, of course, you'll have the ability... Oh, there we go. We got it done. Later on, you'll have the ability to connect them all, which I have the ability now to connect them. But I don't have any, what I call non-named settlers, right? Just generic settlers. And those are what I typically use for everything. And then my named settlers, I usually put them all in specific spots. As well. So we got a bunch of raider armor in there. All right, like that. Med-X. Do I need that much Rad-X? Probably not. Do I need this much purified water? Probably not. Right away, same thing. Stem packs. Let's say half of those stem packs for right now. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. And we'll clean out our inventory here in a second. All right, there we go. We cleared that. Come here, dog meat.
Hey, go there.
So what I did is I tell him to go here, then I hit tab to get out of it before I can, command him again. And this allows me to grab any of the loot that he has as well. There we go. And he's still got his little bandana and his glasses. I wish there was a way you could lock that because, that's the problem you have all the time. Is the fact that you don't want to remove that. You want to leave that on him, but you want to go ahead and do all the other stuff as well. Okay, so now we're in the workshop. So what I'm going to do is just take all. Then I'm going to turn right around and I'm going to say store all junk. So there we go. I just cut all of that stuff in half just that quick. Now, one of the things I do want to do is save a little bit of stuff. So I'm going to go over here first to the file cabinet. Now, this is a whole bunch of various gear and stuff that I'm saving for the moment, which we're going to deal with here in a second. So all of these weapons, we're going to go ahead and put right in there. We're going to talk about why I'm not selling this stuff this time, but I'm going to scrap the stuff. Now, again, everybody, if you want to help support the stream, you can unlock some fun stuff here in this LOVE-A-THON. You can unlock another milestone there. And, of course, as you donate, you can go ahead and choose names. You'll get love from the chat. If you donate $5, $15, you get your name on the mega build. You're also unlocking milestones as we go as well. You can name robots and found settlements. And this time, depending on where you go, you get everything in front of it too. So say you want to found a settlement, so you donate $35. Well, guess what? You get to name a robot, you get your name on the mega build, and you get love from chat. Yeah, you get it all, everybody. You're getting it all in this playthrough because this is going to be my ultimate playthrough That is for sure. Right over here. So let's go ahead and keep that stuff going in there. Like that. And so what we did is we just cleared all the gear out of here. Now, I do want to take the minigun out. And I want to see if I have some 5mm. I do. Okay. Now, also any kind of random stuff that's like apparel or like miscellaneous stuff. Or really, this is just apparel. So we'll put all that eventually in that one. But over here is the miscellaneous stuff. This is the stuff that we just want to put away and not really look at it for right now. And the same thing with our fusion cores. So we go to miscellaneous. We'll keep our atomic command, our guy there. Can't do our bobblehead, subway tokens. You get the general idea and whatnot. And then also we can create another one for ammo. Let's go ahead and create a storage unit over here. Let's make something that's gonna make us remember that that's. I'm gonna say something like this, little foot locker, like this. I've taken damage from being overburdened in survival mode. And then we'll try not to put all of our 5mm away, but all the rest of this ammo we're not even using, so there's no point in having it. So we definitely want to downscale a bunch of that. And then again, any miscellaneous stuff. Already got all that. What else is weighing us down? All of that food. Now, I also got a little box here for food, which basically can hold an infinite amount of stuff, which is awesome. So we're going to put all this kind of food stuff in there as well. Now, normally you want to keep this stuff in your bank so that you can use it for crafting, but I've got a ton of purified water in here, and I want the purified water to keep going. So we definitely want to kind of downscale all that stuff into there. There we go. And we'll let that stuff rock. And there we go. That'll open up my character to be able to move around a little bit more. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to go get our person who's on defense. I don't see him up there. He's not on that one. And so he'll move between the three. So you only need one person on defense in the beginning.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay, so I'm taking his pipe pistol away. And now it's time for Sturgis to get his minigun on. Now remember, everybody, you only have to get him once. So the minigun is actually more effective. Oh, I forgot to equip it first. You equip the gun first, and then you give him one bullet, and you'll see that the bullet equips too. And now...
Can't wait.
Now he's walking around with a minigun, and he'll have infinite ammo. So he'll be able to defend the base very, very well with that minigun. So it's better him using it than me, because it's going to be very heavy for me to carry around and utilize. So he'll go and defend the base. You don't really need one person defending, and later on, you don't need anybody because you got the Kismet kill box, which I'll show you how to do and get that hooked up. Get you hooked up with that. All right. Right over here. Okay, so now also in our perks here, and let's go look at our perk chart here. In our perks, what we got really early at the very beginning of the game here is Scrapper. Whenever I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and move down here. Is Scrapper, as you can see. So I got that actually at level 2, and what that does is it gives me screw, aluminum, and copper from weapons and armor. So right at the very beginning, if I start to scrap those weapons and armor, I'm going to get those rare components that I'm going to need later on. Now, what I could do is I could go in and I could gear up all of my settlers and give them armor and all of that, but screw them, they'll be fine. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to utilize all of this this stuff over here for other things, right? Now, one of the things is I don't think I can scrap. Let's take all this stuff out. I don't think I can scrap some of this stuff. I can't remember in here if you can scrap the outfits. Yeah, so you can't scrap the outfits because you can't make the outfits in there. So outfits don't count. or basically apparel doesn't count. So we'll go ahead and put all this apparel in here, and probably the best thing to do with the apparel is to sell that stuff off. And then we'll go over here, and we're just going to take all from there, and then we'll go over here, and we'll craft. And now you can see that we have a bunch of leather chest pieces. And we'll go ahead and move back up here again. These leather chest piece, and I'm going to mute the game, is going to allow us to go ahead and scrap those now. So if I scrap it, boom, I'm going to get a little bit of leather. Now, is it more valuable to sell the item, or is it more valuable to scrap the item to get the leather? In the beginning, it's really up in the air. Whatever you think. For in the long run, though, I'm just going to end up scrapping everything most of the time. And then I don't have to lug it back to my base. I can just scrap it wherever I'm at, or I can go to a nearby settlement and scrap it there. Because that's going to be way easier than lugging all of this stuff back to my primary base. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrap some of this stuff here. What is the other leather one that I need? Leg, left and right. So I need a leather leg right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and rename one of these. I'm going to call it Z-leg-R-leather. Like that. Just like that. Now what it's going to do is it's going to drop that name right down here to the bottom. And that's why I do that, is so that the legs will be together. See how awesome that is, everybody? Now I wish they had done that, you know, by default, that all of the legs automatically go together. And there's actually mods that allow you to do this, to put all of the actual same type of item next to each other so you can easily compare them to each other instead of scrolling up and scrolling down and scrolling up and scrolling down, which really sucks. So the leather armor is a 2.5 and this one is a 4.4. But if I go in here and I can see that I haven't really modified much, a little bit, that armor. But if I go into leather and I go ahead and modify that, say to girded leather, well, now it's already better. Again, I'll move myself back down here. We can see it's already better over here because it's of now a 4.8 instead of a 4.4, which is what our modded Raider armor is right here. See, it's a 4.4 for general damage and for electric damage resistance. Modded, the actual leather armor is better. So Raider armor the lowest, then leather armor, combat armor, and so on and so forth up the line. And the thing I like to do is a pocketed build so that I have more room to carry stuff, which is always a good one in there. So we go ahead and did that one. Now we're also looking for a leather left leg. I didn't see anything in there for left leg, and I might have scrapped it already too, because I didn't think of it till just now. We can also go ahead and, let's see, it's going to be right leg. We can scrap the right leg. There we go. And then just go through. Now, I don't know why it does that, where it jumps to the bottom like that. Kind of annoying. Let's go back in. See if we can get it to stay in position. There we go. And now I'm just going to go through and scrap all this stuff. Because I already made some leather armor earlier, which helped me out in that fight. So they didn't one-shot me, which sometimes they will do. All right, that's good. And that's because I super looted everything first and then used what leather I found from Red Rocket and what I found from over here and a little bit, just wandered around a little bit. And now we good. And again, notice how all my armor is at the bottom as well. So I don't accidentally put it away. I don't accidentally scrap it or anything like that. That I don't want to end up accidentally doing with all of that. All right, I thought I already got all the apparel out. Apparently I did not. All right, all the apparel we're going to go ahead and just put right here in this box again. And we're going to deal with that apparel later. I like keeping the clean striped suit. I've got sunglasses on, which is perception. That's fine. I eventually like to get my fashionable glasses, my little white glasses that I have. And that's because they give me charisma. That's actually the first reason why I started wearing them, everybody. And then I just got known for wearing those fashionable glasses all the time. But that's really the reason, if you're wondering why I wear those. Is for the charisma boost. All right, I know we got some Yeah, black rim glasses. All right, and then we'll just keep ourselves a little bit of stuff that we can use for boosting our charisma. So that'll give us 3 more charisma when we're trying to do dialogue stuff. Okay, anything else that we need to do? Yes, we need to scrap weapons. So let's go ahead and now scrap all the weapons. So one of the things I can't do is scrap grenades, which is a bummer because I totally would if I could. But, oh, that's transfer. But we just need to scrap some weapons. So when I scrap the weapons, now I'm going to get screws and I'm going to get steel from that as well. Don't really need a pipe pistol. Pipe pistols aren't that great. Not going to use knuckles. Auto pistols. I mean, I've found an explosive auto or pistols before or rifles before. Those are pretty nice if you want to use explosive damage. I would not do explosive damage out of your power armor unless you're doing it further away from you so it doesn't splash damage right back at you and kill you. Right there. Double barrel shotgun's fun, but we're going to get ourselves a really good weapon here in just a bit. Spiked knuckles, switchblade, tactical air rifle, tire iron. We're good. Now we're using a tire iron right now. I don't think we have any upgrades for it. Yeah, we got to get bladed. And we'll have to have blacksmith 2 to do that. We got a long pipe pistol, which I think we're just using as a backup weapon in case we run out of 10 mil. And I think that we've got to mod this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So right now it's at 22. And so let's say hardened receiver. Yeah, hardened receiver is going to give us a bit more right there. Long barrel, there we go. Comfort grip, yeah. And standard magazine. Again, to do some of this other stuff, we got to get our gun nut going, which I believe is coming up in a couple levels. Usually I do it earlier so I can mod my weapons. But we're going to try it, and this is multiple levels of gun nut as well. And we'll get into all of that later on. Okay, and now we scrapped all those weapons. And now what we can do is go into the workbench. Oops. Now we can go into the workbench and just transfer all that junk into the workbench as well. So we're just going to hit R to transfer, T to just transfer just the junk. Now what I have is I have a bunch of mods as well that I just got. So those mods I eventually want to get rid of. So I'm going to go over here to mods, and I'm just going to take those out over there, and we're good to go. Okay. And I probably want to move my ammo over here, as a matter of fact. Right over there. There we go. And now we good. So we're good on pretty much everything there. And we got some fragment mines and various other stuff to back us up. We're at 47 weight. And now we're ready to do the thing, everybody. And the thing that we've all been waiting for all this time, all this we just went through, is to do the signal beacon. Now, I like to do my signal beacon the second that I can. We went around oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Under power. I like to do my signal beacon as quickly as possible. It's your radio recruitment beacon. And the reason why is because I want to have settlers start to come in. Now, I can actually make 5 of these now. And the reason why I can do that is because I went around and I looked for circuitry. Now, all the other stuff, you're going to get a bit of that as you're running around, steel and whatnot. But circuitry is going to be the most crucial thing in the beginning. Also, crystal is another one that's pretty crucial in the beginning. We got a little bit of crystal, I think, from the cave, and then a bunch of it from Concord because I didn't have any before. And then that Concord is going to let me go like that and get me a recruitment beacon. Now, I do need to have 1 power. And again, everybody, I would just start with the cheapest stuff. Whatever you can get away with in the beginning, just start with that stuff and just do that. And there we go. We're now recruiting people to our location. Now, the second you turn that on, with just a few minutes later, someone's going to show up right away. And so you can go ahead and look up there and see how many peeps you have. We have 5 right now up there. I probably should move that thing down just a little bit so it's not totally blocking that top part there. Let me move that down just a little bit over there. Put it down just below that so you guys can see my numbers there. Is that better? Put a 1 in the chat, everybody, if you think that's better. Let me know. All right. So now what I'm going to do is look at the numbers. We've got 5, 8, 53. Now, over here in my settlement overseer, I have a thing for sanctuary right here, this particular line right here. And have I scrap and clear? Yes. Have I created a supply line? No. Did I create a beacon? Yes, I did do a beacon. So this is like a checklist. Have I done a quick shop? Yes. That's the shop that I have way over there on the bridge. That's called a quick shop, or at least that's what I call it, where you can get in the workshop. All right, so it's a quick way of getting into the workshop from the edge of the settlement. Do we have a bell now? Yes, we do. Did we scrap and clear the area? Yes. Do we have a scrap area where we're going to be having them collect us resources while we're busy off doing some other stuff? And that actually is one of the most powerful things in the game. Now, I get the question all the time, or as people come in and tell me, hey, Kismet, that doesn't stack. It absolutely does stack. I've tested it time and time again. And still to this day, you can put 50 people on here and they'd be scavenging you crazy tons of loot, everybody. So get these little scrap stations going pretty early. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going there. And we're going to find anybody who's not doing anything, and we're going to get them to work. Let's go. Turn our bell on. And we're going to get everybody over here. Now, the one that's tough to get to do anything... That's true. The one that's tough to get to do anything is Cogsworth here. So what I'm going to do is, specifically for him, I'm going to go ahead and put one out here. And then I'm going to say, Cogsworth, you're doing that.
Afraid that's not possible.
See, it says it's not possible, but it says he's assigned to doing that thing. And that's why I put it outside, so it's easy for him to get to. But it says it's not possible. Now, if we come back later and check on him, he may or may not still be on that thing. Now, Jude Long here, not doing anything either. Just slacking off. We don't slack off on my settlement, everybody. We get to work. That's what we do. Mama Murphy doing food, Sturgy doing defense, Marcy being stupid and doing food. And let's count how many settlers we got, everybody. We got 1. Cogworks counts as 2. We've got 3, 4. Who we missing? Who we missing? Well, we're missing Dude. He's over here banging on the wall. And so that would be number 5. So you're like, well, wait a minute. Who's number 6? Well, of course, Preston over here is actually number 6. And he's doing a whole lot of nothing either. And he likes to walk around out here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this station here. I'm going to go ahead and take Preston, and I'm going to assign him over there. But look at that. See how it doesn't work? I'll go ahead and say...
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
I lived here.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped.
Got motion blur in the back.
I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Now, see, this is one of the first times he'll ask you to help the settlement. You can say no, but the other ones after this, he'll just give you those settlement quests. So at this point, you can just say no, but I'm just going to say yes.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
And there's level 7. All right, level 7. Gotta go help 10 Pines. I actually have 2 level ups. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do local leader again because we had to restart. All right, local leader again. That's level 6. And let's go see what our level 7 perk order that we chose. Way past it. Level 7 is strong back. Ooh, that is a strong perk at this point. Right there. And now I can carry 25 more carry weight. Now, really what I want, everybody, is I want to get up to the point where it says when over encumbered, I can fast travel, which is not true. It makes it where you don't break your legs when you're overburdened, which is great. But I cannot fast travel because this is survival mode. All right, we got to talk to Sturgis as well. Stop banging on that house before I have to shoot you! Stop doing it! There is actually a mod where you can go in and take those things out of, but I've done it before. That banging on the house stuff is nutty. Okay, so now we go back in and we look up at our thing up there, and you're like, well, Kismet, it still says 6, but wait a minute. There's a person over here, right? So again, if we count them all, up. Bring them all over here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's number 5? Are we standing his post somewhere? Come on, number 5. He's probably way over here. There he is. Number 5 right there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there should be number 6 right here. Number 6. Again. Mama Murphy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she'd be 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're like, well, wait a minute. There's actually 7 people because if you count Preston, it would be counted as 7. But right now, we're not counting Preston. And we've got ourselves a new settler here. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
I don't think we've met yet.
Do you have a moment?
Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks
for helping us out in Concord.
So, let me know if you have anything you need me to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me show you.
Sure.
Can't talk to the dead, kid. Even the sight has limits. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I lived here.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
I'll see if I can find some.
My hero.
Decisions. All right.
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
That's how it goes. All right. This lady right here, since she decided to show up, is going to be my supply line between Red Rocket, or between Sanctuary and Red Rocket. It's very important where you're going from and where you're going to. So, what I really want to do is...
News, huh, Mama? You ever seen one of those suckers before?
Oh, sure. Plenty. One time, I killed
You willing to do
death
some work?
all by myself. No power armor and fancy minigun. Just a pipe pistol. And 1 bullet.
She killed a Deathclaw with just 1 bullet, everybody. Yes.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Well, guess what, Sturgis? I got that done.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
All right, got that done.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
All right, got that done too.
Sturgis.
This place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
Guess what? He's already the defense. He should already know. He shouldn't need me because I already set up the defense. I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have
cool,
some
right?
defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
Glad to help.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
All right. Well, that was super easy because we took care of that before we went and got him, everybody. That made that nice and easy. So now Preston can relax a little bit. All right, so we got that taken care of. Now is a good time to save. So let's pop into bed here for about an hour. And now it actually saves, and I actually got a condition, parasites. Not good, not good. Man, had I known that perception bobblehead was over there, I totally would have put it into there so I could have made that. I could be making myself some stuff here. Okay. Now, so this lady over here, what I'm going to do...
for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
No, okay.
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her pipe pistol away from her for a second. Because I can actually rename her weapon. Now, in Fallout 76, you can rename it right in the Pip-Boy. Here, you have to actually go to the workbench to repair it. And again, I don't think it gets a lot of credit for all these innovations that it's added to the Fallout franchise as well in there. So now what I'm going to do is make it Y, means companion. And then I'm going to say Sanctuary to RR or Red Rocket. And then... just put like a thing like this, pipe pistol, or maybe just a dash. Dash probably better. Like that. Now, normally I have the person go from Sanctuary to Red Rocket, then from Red Rocket to everywhere else. But I think in this playthrough, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reverse it, where she comes from Red Rocket to Sanctuary. This way, if I ever see this companion or see this particular NPC running around, because I can't rename them or anything like that, I can just look in their inventory and see basically what their job is, right? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and call her back over here, wherever she wandered off to. She was sitting in that chair a second ago. There she is. And then I'm going to trade it back with her again.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
And then again, I'll give her a weapon back. Then I'll tell her to equip that. I'll take her around because she doesn't need to keep all that ammo. You can use that ammo or sell that ammo. I remember all your companions just need one ammo, or all your people. Take that. Let's put her in some road leathers. I think she looks better in road leathers. And she doesn't look too bad. There you go. Now you're looking good. Especially like the little X on her thing there. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and move her to Red Rocket. So she's going to go ahead and leave here and go to Red Rocket. And
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself. Huh.
And you might want to, you know, go down the river and take a little shower, bro. As well. So now she'll walk to Red Rocket. And the reason why I want her to go to Red Rocket is so that she's not taking up the space over here at Sanctuary. Because Sanctuary is the first one I'm going to build up. So I'm going to try to get Sanctuary to maximum. And again, normally I just don't worry about it because I'm going to get like 20 people. But in here, we're going to try to maximize the most useful people. So they're doing something completely useful all the time, as opposed to just, walking back and forth between the settlements and whatnot. And then we'll use like Red Rocket as the hub. Red Rocket will go here. Red Rocket will go to Fabernathy Farm. Red Rocket will go to the drive-in. And some people will put, everything coming from Sanctuary and make them walk across the wasteland and all the way back and all the way back and forth. I'm not a big fan of that because you could lose your supply line by doing that. But we'll just do what we got to do. Okay. And again, only thing I have in the workshop right now is just that junk. Okay. So once she makes it over there, we'll be fine. Let's go look in our aid here and see if we got anything that's going to help us out. With this infection and parasites. There we go. That's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and have some more of that. No, I need antibiotics. Antibiotics is what I need. Okay, now I need to find a doctor. Now, early on, everybody, you can try to do these quests, and I could probably kick butt on those quests, but I need a doctor. And that doctor is right here. And so I've got to make my way down through Concord, which I've already kind of cleared, and make my way over here as fast as possible. And that's what I do in survival mode, so that I can have a doctor to help me out because I'm going to take a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and save again. Now, for some reason, I have some sort of condition. It's probably from, kind of showing how you can forward time in the bed. I've got a condition that's making it where I am higher susceptible to getting a disease, which I should not have that problem because I'm using the nicer beds. But I've got it, and there's nothing I can do about it now other than to run over there and try to solve the problem. So let's go ahead and get on the road. And me and Dog Meat will try to go get it done. And we should, before we get too far... How many stem packs? We have 9. Okay. Now, one of the perks that I do like to get early on is Lead Belly. Lead Belly is very, very useful as well. Also, we hit here. We got parasites. Require more food. Right here, we were hungry and we're thirsty, so we should probably try to take care at least of our hunger here. Our water, we're hydrated. And I do have the ability to cook some stuff back there, but we're just going to move on. We want to try to get over here. Me and Dog Meat going to get out into the world. I also have unlocked Cogsworth. So, oh wait, I unlocked Cogsworth. I should bring him with me. What am I doing? The reason why I want to bring Cogsworth, Dog Meat is awesome. He's my buddy. He's my pal. But the problem with Dog Meat is you're not forwarding his reputation with him. And so very early on, I don't use Dog Meat. I only use him usually in this little segment because I don't have any other companions. But the second I can swap them out for a companion in which I'm working on their reputation so I can get a buff, I will do that. So I believe I can swap them out at this point. We'll see. I can't remember. Dee.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
I bet he does. All right. Now, we wandered off, we came back again, and there we go. See, scavenging station no longer being used. And that's because Cogsworth is no longer doing the thing, even though it did say he did it. But now if we look at him, see, he's unassigned. So, yeah, good to know.
Sir, welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but
yeah.
if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Come with me.
Yes, of course.
Lead the way, sir.
Aw. Poor dog meat.
Not to worry there, pup. Your martyr is in good hands.
Alright, and now just send him to Sanctuary. And that's why I have that doghouse there. Cogworth tolerates you. He tolerates me right now. So now I've got one of those open, and we'll use those in a minute. And again, since we switched...
Stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I'm so gonna shoot you, lady.
I wonder what Diamond City will be like.
Well, we'll go find out. I don't think I've ever taken Cogsworth with me to Diamond City, too. Normally, I do a whole bunch of other stuff first, and then take Preston, usually, I think, first to Diamond City. All right, Cogsworth, let's go, buddy. Come on. We got places to be, brother. Cogsworth. Let's go. Oh, boy, here we go. Sometimes he'll just stay there where he's at. Like you put him on stay, even though you didn't. Where the heck did you go, Cogsworth? You're not making this easy, brother. There he is. Cogsworth.
Heads up. There.
Come on, Cogsworth.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Move out.
All right, he's stuck back there.
Over there.
Come back for him. Sometimes he'll snap out of it and catch up to me. All right, here we go. We got the lady over here. All right. Now I'm going to tell her to come over here for a minute before she wanders off over there. And now I'm going to tell her to go ahead and be the supply line between here and Red Rocket and Sanctuary Hills. And there we go. And now her job, walk back and forth. That's it. And a moo-moo will show up here in a minute. Now, she's going to need some food over here. So what we just did is we now opened up the ability to utilize any of the food that's over there in Sanctuary that's being produced or anything like that. And we can also put some water down just to get them started. I like to put it on the inside here. A little less chance it's going to get broken. Yeah, we'll give them about, let's say, 9 water is probably enough. We'll go ahead and make a few beds. Now, again, I can access all of the resources that are at Sanctuary over here. Right in here is a great spot to put a couple beds because it's nice and insulated. Let's put another one, say, here. And then there, just to get a couple beds there. Now, I'm not going to really utilize those beds very much there in the early game. But in the later game, we will build out Red Rocket here a bit more. Then we're going to go ahead and put down some garden plots. Slap a few down on the ground. Now that we got all of that going, we're going to go ahead. And there we go. Cogger's finally decided to show up. Just in time for me to go the other direction. Now, we're going to get to that doctor eventually, but we got to set up our stuff here first. So that this lady has food as well. Otherwise, she will not have food because all the food is actually at Sanctuary. Now, it will actually draw food and water from Sanctuary to be used at Red Rocket if it doesn't have enough. But I like to have every settlement be self-sufficient and be working on something always. Always producing something. At any given time, every settler is being efficient. If you've got 5, 10, 50, 20, how many ever you got going, you want all your settlers to be rocking it. Now, there's no spoilage in Fallout 4, so you're pretty styling in that case. Now, what I'm going to do here is go in here, and I'm going to take out very specific stuff. I'm going to take out some potatoes. There we go. And let's see if we got anything else in here. Do we got any carrots in here? No carrots yet. Some blood leaves so we can cook some of that. Deathclaw meat. I guess snack cakes, glowing fungus, gourds, herb flour, anything that I can kind of plant or use for cooking. Salisbury steak. And we'll get the rest of our stem packs out. Really, the rest of this stuff, not so much, but, you know, we'll get it out anyway. Radix, XL. Maybe some quantum, that'll help us. And our dirty water. The rest of this stuff, I would probably just get rid of. And we'll go back over here. Now, also, if you notice, every now and again, you'll see I'll have a bunch of purified water in there as well. So be watching for that. Now, we're going to go ahead and put all this stuff back into the workbench. And that will allow us to not only use it here, but also use it over at Red Rocket. Actually, I wanted to take that Salisbury steak. Oh, it actually has rads on it. Look for anything that I might have cooked before. I don't see anything. All right, let's cook some stuff. Don't want to do purified water. Let's do some roasting. Now, it'd be nice if they had another innovation in Fallout 76, is the fact that they have the ability to hit Q, and it just shrinks that down, so you don't have to look through every single one of them each time. I feel like that's a pretty awesome thing. We got purified water, dirty water, and we got plenty. All of that, we just need the actual food. Okay. Now, one of the cool things it does when you do craft loot... oh, we got 10 minutes left, everybody. Again, if you want to extend the stream, now's a good time. If you do donate, you can actually put your name in-game. You get your name on my mega build, as well as you can found settlements and all that other kind of fun stuff. You can check that out right here in the One Last Wave goals right there. You can also check it out on my social media. Oh, that's the old one. That's the old one. Or is that the old one or the new one? That's the old one. Where'd my new one go? I don't know. I got confused. Oh, I moved it up here. There it is. So you can unlock a whole bunch of stuff in the playthrough and also help us get to our next goal on that One Last Wave project. And let me go ahead and pull that out of there. There we go. All right. Looking good, looking good. So we got ourselves a nice Deathclaw steak. Let's go ahead and eat that. Now we're properly fed. You can see our action points are going up. Again, let's go ahead and see if we can try to get somewhere close to it. And you can see also we have our bed, which means we're well rested. We've got our food up a little bit. Maybe some more purified water. Get that purified water up nice and high. And again, whenever we are feeling fatigued, we will have that little bed there. It will boost our adrenaline, which is going to boost our overall damage. But overall, if you let that go too low, it's kind of like the Bloodied set in Fallout 76 when you have really low radiation. Well, in this case, it's the AP points. When you are really tired, then your AP is really low, but your damage is really high, which is pretty awesome, actually, if you think about it. Come on, Cogsworth. Let's go, brother. Get it going. Oh, I need to get you a hat. Don't let me forget to give him a bowler hat, everybody. You'll see why. It's pretty awesome. All right. We got to get down here, and we got to get the doctor going on. And another thing we need to do is kind of clear the way to the doctor as well. So we need to run down there and get that going on. Oh, yeah. I didn't run around the back this time. I forgot to get all this loot. Usually I run around the back here and I get this loot while I'm running around. By the way, you cannot collect wood like you can in 76 there, not just straight off the stuff. Can't do that in Fallout 4. Again, more innovations in Fallout 76 over Fallout 4. Now, they are working on an HD version of Fallout 4, they said, but I haven't heard anything about it, so I was kind of waiting until right about now. I was hoping it would drop, but it hasn't dropped, so I'm just going to do a playthrough anyway. We're doing a mega playthrough, by the way. We're going to do the most stuff we've ever done. We're going to do everything there is to do, as much as we can do, before we get distracted onto something else. All right, Cogsworth, why are you take so long, brother? Cogsworth! Come on! I hear you. There you are.
Sir?
Yes?
Hey.
Will do.
Okay, now I got him under command because I know something's about to go down. No? Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Apparently no. Here's one of my favorite people in the entire wasteland.
Yes?
The wonderful Trash Can Carla.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Cogsworth. And then the cow wants to get into it too. It's like everybody's trying to get in the photo. Look at them all trying to get in the photo. I wanna barter.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, I have a little bit of everything.
Okay. I love you, Trash Can Carla. I'm just not just saying that either. I truly do. All right. Now, I'm not going to use any of these fragment mines because I'm just going to blow myself up. Same as it's Molotov cocktails. I'm going to put it there and look. Now I have more, I've sold her more stuff than she has caps. So I can go in here and grab some stuff. Ooh, army helmet right at the very beginning. Ooh, that's actually really good. I'm going to get that. It's only 33. That's pretty good. That's a good start because army helmets sometimes are hard to find. She's got a bunch of stuff in here. Nothing that I really need right now. But I definitely will take that army helmet. She's got some bobby pins. She's got a whole bunch of resources that I'll come back later and just keep buying out her entire supply. You'll see why later on. This is how I make my dollar bills. Right over here. And I'm also going to get her caps, too, on top of that. Now, what I really need to do is just go ahead and find some stuff that I'm going to need. Let's see. 255 caps for those rounds. Don't really want to do that. Leather chest piece. I think I already have a chest piece, right? Where's my chest piece? Oh, I don't think I have a leather chest piece. Well, heck, let's get a leather chest piece then. All right, now she's at 267. Let's see if she's got any circuitry. Now, what I should have done was tag for search, which I didn't do. But the first thing I always look for is circuitry. And if she's got some circuitry, then I'm going to buy up right there. She's got a hot plate. This is also the same thing in Fallout 76, by the way. Hot plates are awesome for circuitry. All right, there we go. So not only did I just get some stuff that's going to help me. Oh, here she comes.
Am I right, sir?
Yeah, see, it happens. Sometimes it happens before, sometimes it happens after.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
All right. So, wait, no, I want to go ahead and put my stuff on. My army helmet, my leather chest piece. I can't believe I didn't have a chest piece. Maybe I accidentally scrapped it. Now, I also want to go in and rename it. But again, in Fallout 76, you can go in and rename it into Pip-Boy. But in Fallout 4, you cannot. You have to go back to the base or back to any kind of workbench that's a workbench that goes along with that and do that. All right, so we got Trash Can Carla going on. Now, a thing to do is not to go further. Because some stuff is about to happen over there that I'm going to need to run back. Now, if I can find something nearby where there's a bed nearby, and I don't remember if there is one, I can do that. But again, this is the drawback of survival mode, is that you can't save. Now, I've unlocked Trash Can Carla, and I definitely want that. Didn't get too hard of an event there. That was actually fairly easy. Sometimes you get super mutants, sometimes you get a bunch of raiders or whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and go over here and get this going on. I'm just going to backtrack. And this particular disease I have is not too bad. At least I'm not taking damage from it. I'm going to run right back here to Red Rocket. Now, you always got like a drawback of whatever you're doing. So if you sleep for a long time, then you get hungry and thirsty. If you sleep for a short amount of time, you might get like a disease or something like that. Then I'm tired from lack of sleep. So I can go ahead and go 7 again. I usually go 7 hours in survival mode, 6 hours in any other mode, because 6 hours is going to get you well rested in any other mode. 7 hours gets you well rested in survival mode. And I have enough food, I have enough water. My action points, probably for the first time since very early on in the game, is all the way up. Now, eventually, you'll see I will really work that action points, so I'm having max action points all the time. And so I kind of run. You just press shift and let go, and then I let it build back up again. Now again, eventually I want it to build up much faster, so I don't have to wait as long. And now we've also saved the game. We got 1 minute left. Let's go. I like to center everyone at the drive-in, most early settlements. Plus, it's a great place to set up all the vendors. This is true. The drive-in is actually the #1 place I found in all of my playthroughs that recruits the fastest at the drive-in. But in my case, I like to set up Sanctuary early on because I'm in survival mode. And the reason why I set up Sanctuary first is because it's the furthest away. And then I'll slowly work my way further and further away from it because I have to run back there all the time. And once I get it all set up, then I don't have to keep running back there. And it's just doing its thing. Okay, now we're at the crossroads here. Now, there's a bunch of things we can do. We can run forward to the diner and talk to them. But what I need to do is I need to get over here. So what I'm going to do is hang a left. Get my weapon out, too. And I actually have a lot of ammo. Usually I don't have as much ammo. Oof. Tempted to blow that up, but we'll get to annihilating every car in the wasteland later on. And so we're going to go up the way. We'll come back to that event over there, and I'll have to decide whether I want to keep both vendors or not. All right. So again, we want to go this way. Cogwart's giving me the heads up there. Thanks for the heads up, Cogsworth, for once.
Work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
This is true. Oh, the temptation is real, everybody. All right, here we are. We're back in, what's it supposed to be called? Fort something. Let's see. We have arrived at Fort Back. AKA Starlight Drive-In. And we're gonna put a whole thing that says Fort Back. And put Founder Alan as the top and make a robot here eventually for that. All right, now we're going to have some fun. First thing we want to do, unlock this thing. If we can.
That's it.
Okay.
Are you sure there isn't someone more suited to all this?
Okay, now see here, I can't do the workbench because the thing ran out. You know what? Since we had some technical problems earlier, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more time. Let's add another 15 minutes. Right over here. That's not 15 minutes. That's not 15 minutes there. Let's save that. Reset that. There we go. All right, we'll add another 15 minutes. Just so we can see we can kind of finish this one part here. So I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is send Cogsworth
Get into
there,
position.
and I'm going to get up on top of this thing.
Get him.
Straight away, sir. I was just getting warmed up.
Now the fun starts.
You have to do better than that. I'm supposed to be impressed. Okay, cut that out. I don't feel pain, you know. I'm not even sweating. Of course, I never do. Ha. Beats doing housework.
And that was it. So what I did is I put Cogsworth out there nearby the car. I shot the car. It damaged a bunch of them, killed a few of them. And Cogsworth take out the rest of them. Now, I'd love to have AoE looting right now. It'd be awesome. But I'm going to show you a great trick with this radiation that's going on right here. You just go over here and you scrap the radiation barrel. And there we go. No more radiation. Easy peasy. And then we can go through and we can scrap all this stuff. Not going to do it right now. Oh, I forgot my radio beacon too. What I want to do is establish a radio beacon here. And I forgot to put one in my other one over there. But you can see I don't have enough crystal, copper, ceramic, or anything like that. So what I wanted to do, and the reason what made me think of that, is that I wanted to put a radio beacon over there so I could get another settler at Red Rocket and send that Red Rocket over here. But we forgot, and that's just the way... Oh, God, Cogsworth, you're right up in my face. Scared me, bro. But we can't do that. Now, the other thing that we want to do is establish a bed here so we can save as well. I seriously doubt we have enough. Oh, we do. We have just enough. We have a little bit of cloth here. I'm going to go ahead and just put it right out here. And that's going to allow us to save. And now we own the drive it. And we'll come back to that in a bit. We'll fancy that all up and get that working. But we got to get over here to this doctor. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm glad I saved now. There we go. All right. Sometimes you get stuck. Okay. Let's go around it. Oh, and we need to take off our radiation as well. Do we have... Oh, boy, I forget what's what. 4 is a... Oh, 4 is a stem pack. 6 is a rat-away. Right? I don't know what it was. All right. Well, let's go see. Yeah, see, that really gives you lack of sleep and food. And we have some rad meat, but we'll just keep going. Now, this right here is Corvega, and we don't want to go that way. We actually want to go this way. If we got any loot out here. And we want to run toward our little marker. Now, if you notice, as we play through in survival mode, it does not give me the direction of the mobs. And that's why I never look at that thing anymore. Even in Fallout 4, which it does show me in Fallout 76. Even in Fallout 76, it shows you, and I still don't look at it because I'm so used to not looking at it anymore from playing survival modes. All right, now one of the cool things about when you get about right here and you can pass this area up and you kind of bypass all that other stuff, is there's really not that many mobs that are going to bother you right here. And so you can walk along the water's edge here to avoid all the mobs that are up on the top side there and basically just easy mode your way over here. And very early on in survival mode, you're going to get a whole bunch of conditions and things like that that are going to make it so incredibly difficult to stay alive in the wasteland. So what I do is I use this little technique of running along the edge here and getting over here as early as possible. We got some Mirelurk eggs down there. We'll just try to avoid for right now. And it's not too far of a run. And right here, early game, we just got Red Rocket, Abernathy Farm, and now Drive-In, and we're already at Covenant.
Visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Want to visit?
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's gotta take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
You know what? Don't
Fail.
worry. Safe is one of them psychological tests. Just a bunch of questions you gotta answer. You wanna take the test? Pass it, and I'll let you in.
Take the test.
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
Okay, I forgot to do my stuff again. Man, I really got to get in the habit of doing my stuff. Glasses, suit. All right. There we go, and hat. There we go. So now, instead of having my charisma... See, my charisma was actually less because I have negative effects. Because I should have like 14 charisma right now. Now, I could steal all that stuff, but I'm not going to. All right, crank my charisma
So let's
up.
begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Science.
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
Hug and comfort.
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher.
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh, no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Medicine.
I dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
This place is actually quite quaint. Minus the prison walls, of course.
All right, Swanson. Let me in. I gotta see the dock.
Welcome to Covenant.
Thanks, brother. All right, I'm going straight to the dock.
The caravan came a few days back.
The leg's still on the mend.
Kitty!
Do you have anything for the pain?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic. This isn't Diamond City. Caravan of 5
Yeah?
comes through, you'd remember. Then
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury? It's healing up pretty good. Off you go then. Thanks, Doc.
Mark my words. I'll get
You need any doctoring? Just let me know.
I sure do. Cure me.
Patch me up, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
cure health.
I'm pretty beat up.
Scrapes and bruises. Yeah, but it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up.
Best 15 caps I ever spent.
Done. Now, is there anything else bothering you?
I'm healthy.
I feel a lot better.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
Nothing.
No, we're done.
All right. Hey, don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
That's a good plan. So now what happened, everybody, is, again, I don't know why I have a suppressed immunity here. Increased chance of getting sick. I don't know if that's part of survival mode. I'm gonna go look that up. Why do I have that in there? I can't remember. Let's go look it up. Suppressed immunity. Fallout 4 survival mode. Oh, eventually goes away on its own. Yeah, it lasts for a long time. Yeah, I think this has happened to me before. I think it's when you come out of the vault, you have that suppressed immunity out of the thing. Let's go ahead and eat up and see what happens. Let's see. I've got my water.
Enjoy your stay.
I need food. What's up, Penny?
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald. But you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth. You'll see. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
What's for sale?
What do you sell?
Whatever the caravans bring in. Plus anything Mrs. McGovern can cobble together. You want to take a look?
Order.
What's in stock?
Take your time, sweetie.
All right, what do you got, girl? Let's just, oh, yeah, she's got the Destroyer's helmet. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, there's all sorts of cool stuff to buy in here. Let's go ahead and spend a little money on some food. And see if that fixes our problem. Though we could probably just go and make some later on. This survival mode is really the only time in which I really worry about food, especially early on. Now we already have gourd, we already have melon. Now I'm also looking for other stuff that I don't have. There's razor grain. We want that. Mute fruit is the other thing we want. Don't see that here. We can get that later. But again, really what I want is the plants. To start the plants going so I can make my own food later. So we'll go ahead and eat our iguana on a stick and squirrel on a stick. And you feel more hungry. But this happens from the very beginning. And this will stay on you for a long time. I just looked it up online. It'll stay on you for a while, and this is in effect in survival mode. So you have that kind of reduced immunity when you first come out, whatnot. You can't grab any of this stuff yet over here. And I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to come over here and remove my conditions, and then get the heck out of here. Come on, Cogsworth, get out of there. And then once again, back out in the wasteland. And now I've got that unlocked. Now, also, if I'm playing through in non-survival mode, I also got my chest piece on. Yep. I'll also run out here and do this as well, and then I just fast travel there whenever I need to. But it's really important that you have that ability to go to the doctor, because no, hate it when he does that.
Hello! Fancy a bit of testicle, do we? Where? His bottom!
Oh, I didn't even see that one. He got me. Well, I guess we're doing all of that again. We're doing all that again. And that's why you save. I didn't even see that other one. And this is why they call it survival mode, everybody. All right, here we go again. Hoofing our way back over there. Oh, this way. We're going to be doing that a lot. Straight out this way. The trick is not to go that way, because that's like a spot where it spawns. So let's go do this again. Hopefully we can avoid any further action. Then I try to go between that spot and the other spot here where mobs spawn, and just try to avoid all of that to get my condition removed down there. And that's what you have to do in the beginning. Had I known there was that perception bobblehead at the beginning, had I remembered that, I would have put my perception one lower. Then I would have moved my perception down. Then I would have done it where I could make my own antibiotics early on. But at this point, let's hope we find a intelligence bobblehead at some point. Don't tell me where it's at. Part of the fun is me trying to remember again. I don't usually pay attention to them until later game, but using them along the way are super helpful. For sure. All right, running up here again. Had I seen that guy, it would have been easier. And he killed me very, very fast. Now, another problem is my stem packs also heal me very, very slow. So I got to make sure I don't have too many mobs on me or I'm going to die. Oh, we got to do the whole thing again. All right. But here's the cool thing. Now we can get him to do what we want him to do, right? So we'll go ahead and switch our stuff. It's almost like fate wanted me to do this
You
again.
visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along.
I forgot that you can save inside.
Not good for the nerves.
Want to visit?
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside.
Safe? See how it's different color? It's yellow now.
Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables.
That time.
Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe. All right?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can...
Uh-huh.
Okay, see, I had my outfit on that time. I was able to convince him to tell me.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist. What's your response?
I'm gonna skip past all this since we did it before.
Well,
I'm gonna choose the same. I'm gonna choose the same options I did before.
I give the boy a
very congratulations.
Again, I'm left clicking
pitcher
to go past it.
I'd give her whatever.
Old.
Big lock.
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick.
And that is all. Oh no.
Sure.
Medicine.
I dose myself.
Ignore a name.
And then trade.
I'd trade him for one.
You decide it
would...
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
Test's over.
All right. A little purified water. Still daytime, so I can get to the doctor. Doctor goes, they all go to sleep at some point. I should have slept in there. I forgot. But that's how you remember, like that.
Caravan came a few days back.
Enjoy your stay.
Do you have anything for the pain?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic. This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember. Then
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury? It's healing up pretty good. Off you go then.
Thanks, Doc.
Mark my words.
Hello, handsome.
Hello.
If you're hurting, just tell the doctor.
Jeremy.
Patch me up, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
I'm pretty beat up.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though. All done. Any other complaints?
No, we're done.
Off you go, then.
All right. Good to go.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, I gotta talk to the lady again.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
What do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
What do you sell?
Whatever the caravans bring in, plus anything Mrs. McGovern can cobble together. You want to take a look?
What's in stock?
You won't find better quality anywhere.
All right, let's hope we get the same stuff, because sometimes you don't. Oh, we got Justice in there as well. But we want to get that razor grain. Yeah, see how there's less razor grain? Because it randomizes it. Really interesting. Oh, and we got mute fruit. So again, it's like fate, everybody. Sometimes you die on purpose, and the thing that you might think is a negative, it actually turns out to be a positive. So awesome. Very nice, except for I don't have the food that I needed from here, but that's okay. We'll have some squirrel bits, I guess. Maybe some potatoes. Hold this over for Mel. Maybe a melon. And a gourd. That'll hold us over for now. All right. Let's go with that. All right. Gourd, melon. Squirrel bits. A few potatoes. Gonna get a little radiated. But we got that going on. All right. Where is it? Ba 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 ba. Hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. I gotta find something here. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I gotta talk over that. All right.
From around here?
I got time to talk to you, dude. So I'm gonna try to ditch that guy, so I have to talk to him. And there's actually beds in here that I totally forgot about, that I can go in here and sleep and save my game right there. Auto saving. Get away from me, people. I got time to talk to you right now. We'll talk to you later. Come on, Cogsworth. Don't go in there and talk to the other robot. Cogsworth. Fine, stay in there then. Stay in there then, you crazy robot, you. All right, we run out of time again. God, time goes by so fast, everybody. All right, we ran out of time. So I'll kill those Mirelurks another time. We'll go ahead and try to make our way back to Red Rocket and probably call it there. With a beard, you'd be sharp-dressed man. I know, right? In now, little carrot flower. We'll grab that. And again, it's pretty mellow right here. As long as you don't go too close to those Mirelurks. There's also a sunken vertibird in there, which we'll get to that eventually. Of course, having Water Boy and Lead Belly, both of those things will make this a lot easier. Remember, if you do need water, you can just use those water pumps and get your water all the way up very easily that way. And if Cogworth wants to show up, yes, there he is. Okay, cool. We're going to go clear this area on the way back. Since we've saved and we got all that done.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Go check that out.
Oh,
Check it
wait.
out.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, over here.
Can I be of service?
Wow.
Hey there. You look like someone who could use a talk. Man's best friend, right?
Absolutely.
You've got a deal.
Oh, yeah. You sure? I mean, she's a great dog. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to sell her to anyone who isn't going to take good care of her.
I'll take care of her.
I'll take good care of her. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. You look like you won't eat her or anything. So, you really want to buy her?
Yep.
Yes. I really want to buy your dog.
Okay. But you have someplace for her to live, right?
Yep. Sanctuary Hills.
I guess that'll have to be okay. Okay, girl. This is your, new owner. He's gonna give you a new home. Go on now. You be a good girl. Bye-bye. I gotta go. You take care of her, all right?
All right. Good puppy. You go back to Sanctuary. So again, we got the random encounter. That's a rare encounter. Usually happens to me much later in the game. So now we got a puppy, a little junkyard dog. Yeah, you and Dog me go hang out with each other. Now we got a junkyard dog to help us defend our, Sanctuary, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna grab some loot over there. I think there was some other loot around here somewhere. I can't remember. All right. We got to get back. Oh, that stuff. Now I grab all the food I can find as I'm running around. And that's so that, because it doesn't spoil. So you can just put it away and then cook all that stuff later on. Did I get all these guys? I think I got all these guys. Oh, I didn't get that one. And did I get this one? Nope. I didn't get any of those. All right, hoofing it back. You're like, Kismet, why don't you quick travel? Hardest mode, the hardest way you can play the game. Non-modded. You gotta walk it, baby. You gotta go for a long walk. Oh, that's not usually from that. It usually happens at the very beginning of the game, in survival mode. Is what they said anyway. They said online. You guys can look it up yourself. That happens. But it should go away. Yeah, there it goes. It goes away eventually. From that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got stuck. And I guess it could be from that too. Oh, the dog's ahead of us. To get ahead of us. That was a fast dog. Yeah, it could be from that too. Yeah, now that I think about it, because you're utilizing that Rad-X and that Radaway and stuff. Man, it's been a long time.
My condensator has prepared another canister of water for you.
Been a long time. Man, I just want to blow up all these cars. But we're not gonna. Not yet. Let's go with the action points. Now, one of the things in Fallout 76 that's not better than Fallout 4 is eventually in Fallout 4 you can build up your action points so they're not as obnoxious as they are right now. But in Fallout 76, I mean, you could use your jetpack for 1 second and boom, your action points are gone. Just like that. And that's why that coffee is so good that they added. Because it really does help a lot on your action points as you're going through there, because it's really annoying. I mean, you use your jetpack and that's it. Just that quick. Okay, so now we're back over here, and I should have done this earlier, but sadly I did not because I forgot. I got all sidetracked onto something else. But we want to go ahead and make a radio beacon. Now, I like to put it way up here, like this, and then put that up there and run this over to that, and then radio beacon up. Now, very quickly, again, you're going to get another settler. Now, I've already got one here. But that second settler will show up pretty quick after a beacon, and you can come back and I can connect this one to the drive-in, and then the drive-in I can put as a radio beacon, and the drive-in is the single greatest place. Like, you'll get 3 people there by the time you get 1 over here. And so I just keep sending them back to Sanctuary, back to Sanctuary, back to Sanctuary, and I fill up Sanctuary. Then I'll send them to Red Rocket and fill up Red Rocket, and fill up Red Rocket, and so on. And I'll fill up all the other settlements first before I do Red Rocket. And the reason why is because it's the greatest place to recruit, especially when you have a low amount of settlers there. And I'll just keep recruiting and so on. And Red Rocket, I don't use all that much. Really, it's more of a kind of like a central hub. I'm going to use it for in this particular playthrough. But sometimes I do use the provisioner from Sanctuary to Red Rocket, but in this case, we're going Red Rocket to Sanctuary. Okay, so let's run back and save back here, and we can get back to it. Now, of course, we got some work to do over there, everybody, and we might find a little friend over here. Right here. There she is, Trash Can Carla. Hold on.
Pretty good lately.
Hold on, where you going, Trash Can Carla? Don't go yet. I got some stuff I got to talk to you about. Right over here, purified water. All right, let's do our first purified water trade with...
Yes?
Oh, don't shoot, Trash Can Carla.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Every minute of every day.
I'll take a look, sure.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
All right, now we want to look and see if she's got any caps. Currently, she don't have any caps. Oops, something lagging out big time. Oh, she got nothing. Okay, that's weird.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Sure, let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
There we go. So she's got some caps there, but what I can do is go ahead and utilize my purified water, and this is how I make my money, everybody. Is just sell her my purified water. Now she owes me 468 caps. Now she's only got 10 caps right now, and I'll keep getting her caps later on. But what I really want is I want this stuff over here, especially the circuitry. So the first thing I'm going to look for is anything with some crystal. I'll take that as well, microscopes. And anything with oil, that's a good one. And some circuitry in here. Now, I could buy the shipment of circuitry. It's like 956. It's way too much for me to spend it on that right now. But I'm just going to find the little stuff here. A couple telephones and so on. Some springs and gears might be good as well. But still, you can see that, 310 caps she still owes me. So, what I'm going to do is actually just buy everything. Right there. Well, everything I can. And then sell her back some stuff. All right, what do I need? Something that's worth 6 caps. So maybe a paintbrush and a globe. And there we go. Now it's exactly on the dot. So I just got like 400 caps worth of stuff from her just by trading that purified water. Now, the rest of my purified water is up here. So what I need to do is run in here, grab that purified water, and then run back and try to catch her before she gets too far. Right over here. So I got 99 purified water. Now, I'm way overburdened for that. But that's okay. I can turn right here. I can say, put that stuff away. Into there, I hit T to drop all the general loot I had on me. And some of that loot, by the way, is from the drive-in when we were over there. And also from some of the mobs.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You break it, you buy it.
All right. Now, again, I'm going to trade with Trash Can. This is why I love Trash Can Carla. But now I'm going to trade like 100 purified water. Now she owes me 1,300 caps. Remember, I'm level 7, everybody. At level 7, I'm already trading over 1,000 caps to her right at the very beginning, and I'm literally going to buy out everything else she's got. right over here. And I could even buy shipments, but the shipments aren't worth it right now. But all the little stuff is a great way to get started. And you're like, well, Kismet, we're going to spend 1,000 on. Well, I'm going to buy 308 ammo because I know I'm going to use that later. I don't need shotgun ammo. Maybe some 10 mil. I could definitely use some of that. And I can buy some of this other stuff that I don't think I'm really going to use that. Now, let's see what she's got weapons-wise, right? She's got 10mm pistol. Probably some of this stuff is not as good as what I have. Yeah, short hunting rifle, I could probably spec that out. Right now, does 37 damage versus my pipe pistol, which does 12. And that hunting rifle is going to take 308. So yeah, let's get that hunting rifle. We might spec that out a little bit. Use that as a long-range weapon. What about apparel? She got leather chest piece, which I already have. Lightweight leather left leg. I think that's actually what I need. Leather left leg. Yeah, because I got raider armor. I got leather raider armor right now, and I need leather. I got left raider armor, and I need leg left raider armor, and I need leg left leather armor. There we go. So that's what I need. So there we go. We'll grab that. Now, does she have anything else I might need? Any kind of food or anything like that? She got another mute fruit. Let's grab that. I can definitely use that. Later on, I'll probably buy these stem packs or just make my own. She's got some food. Some potato chips, I guess I could use those. Mole rat meat. Not really. I would really like some antibiotics. That would be the #1 thing I would buy out of here. Anything that will help me with infections or anything like that. That's what I would buy. I have 529 left. All right, so what else can we buy from her? That's about 529. Well, I can get this ceramic right here. Which is pretty good, 529. I can get some circuitry, 956, way too much. Concrete, or 200 concrete, which is 300. So if I get this and I get this, what it's going to do is now take her down to about 70. And so what I can do is look around, see what else that she's got. It's fairly cheap. Now, the concrete is great, so it's going to help me build my base. So I'm going to convert it from a wood base, and I'm just going to skip the metal base and go straight to a concrete base eventually. Now, what else does she have? Now, another thing I can do is I can go in here and say, am I going to be using my 38 ammo? Now, one of the biggest problems I find is the fact that you save way too much ammo in this game. So what I'm going to do... oh, wait, no, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is try to give her some of this stuff back. Right here. Let's give her some of this stuff back. Oh, wait, no. We need to buy more stuff. We need to buy more stuff. I feel like I'm going to have a ton of stem packs. Let's buy 1 stem pack. And that'll leave her with 3 caps. All right, that's good. Now, what I'm going to do is turn around before she leaves again. Use this right here. I don't have my ammo in there either. All right, hold on. I got to go get my ammo.
Are you looking for a new career in science? Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions.
Hey, Mama. How are you getting along? Just fine. It's nice to finally settle down after spending so much time moving around.
Oh, yeah? You spent a little time on the run when you were younger?
Oh, yes, you have to when there's a bounty on your head. A little elderly advice. Don't double-cross a raider. They hold long grudges.
Yeah, that's good advice. Sounds like quite the adventure.
It was. Someday, I'll tell you all about it.
I love all the auxiliary... gonna die. It's okay to hide. It's okay to hide. In survival mode.
Man, I hate fighting robots. You can scare off raiders, but not these things.
Yeah, where'd he go? I gotta find out where he died. There's another problem with Fallout 4 is like your loot gets lost. You don't know where the heck it is, and if I leave...
Can we talk?
I know what you're gonna ask me, June. I've seen it.
Maybe
and
we
there's
can salvage
nothing I
something
can
useful
do
from
for
these
you.
robots.
But you have the sight. It has to be able to.
You can't talk to the dead, kid. Even the sight
You ask me,
has limits.
freedom's always
I'm
worth
sorry.
fighting for.
All right, darn it. Where'd that robot go? I don't know where he went. Lost out on that loot. Again, I hid behind the thing so he couldn't get me.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
I want to know where my loot went. That's what I want to chat about. Go in here. Oh, see, that's frustrating, everybody. In Outer Worlds, they have a great function that allow you to see your loot while it's on the ground. They also fixed this in Fallout 76, where your loot will highlight. I don't know, that loot is God. That loot is out of there. I don't know, maybe we'll see it next time. Yeah, see, Preston was walking out of there. I don't know. I don't know. We're out of time. We're out of time. Let's go. Let's just go ahead and sleep in there like that. That's going to save for us. And then we'll go ahead and call it right there, everybody. Time to get on the Gimme Love train. Let's go. All right, everybody, you guys got to see the purple fedora for the first time here on stream. I hope you guys like that. I appreciate all the love in there. We got to add Mr. Winston down there as part of our patrons. Now, remember, everybody, you can help support the stream right over here by going over there and showing some love on that social media. Let's see if my support wants to work. That ain't working either. Yeah, there it goes. All right, now it's working. There you go. You can follow those links right there in the chat, everybody. It's going to help you support the stream. You go ahead and pop over on the Discord, the Twitter, the YouTube, and especially the Patreon over there at patreon.com/Kismet. It's the best way to help support the stream. Now, I don't know how to rate other people here on YouTube yet, everybody, so the second I figure that out, I'll get that going. Or maybe not. I don't know. Thank you to everybody for bringing that love in. We're going to let it run right over here so we can see everybody. Right over there. Also, everybody, I go ahead and pull my schedule in here. You can see I've updated my schedule, everybody. For the next week, we're going to be doing today Love Train tomorrow as well on Twitch. And then, of course, Fallout 76 all week, Hogwarts Legacy, a whole bunch of that fun stuff as well. We'll let this come up again, by the way. And also, we're going to be doing some more Beyond content, because that's super fun. And, of course, on Saturday, or on Friday, race mode. And then, of course, on Saturday, some Valheim with our crew. We had lots of fun. We were getting ourselves a little bit closer to being able to cast that magic and all of that fun stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's not going to say over here, because this is the credits for Twitch. Oh, that's another thing I need to fix. YouTube chat and credits for YouTube donations. All right, I'll get that fixed. Again, you know, Kismet's a noob here on YouTube, but not so much on Twitch. And again, my stream's built up over 8 years on Twitch over here. This is like my third stream over here. And that's it for me, everybody. I will see you all next time. We're going to roll out the Kismet Love Train. I have no caps to give you because I can't give out loyalty points here. But again, join me tomorrow. Now, remember, it is a bonus stream, so not sure what we're going to time we're going to start. I do have to run out and get an estimate on my daughter's car finally. kindly. Those people are dragging their feet over there. So I'm going to go do that tomorrow. And then after that, I will let you know via my social media when I'm going to start. Probably about the same time we started today, around 4 or 5 p.m. And then we'll go as long as you guys want me to go. We'll go all the way up to 12 hours. And again, we'll get one step closer to unlocking that one last wave project as well. So I'm going to see you all next time, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.